I'm gonna go with the name of Wisdom Saves because that sounds better than David's suggestion.
What do you mean? What happened to Plumpy and the Nature Boys?
Plumpy and the nature.
I do like it. I do like it a lot. Oh, I like it a lot. But for right now, we'll just go with Welcome to Wisdom Saves. We're just few dudes fucking around at D&D. I'm Carson, aka Sir Plumpy, the channel you're watching this on. I'm the DM here. We got David.
Hi, that's me.
He's a
I'm
dick.
a little disappointed now.
He's disappointed about our name, but we may change it. Who the fuck knows? We have Juan.
Hello. I'm just a man.
Then we have Shroom, who's DMing me on Discord right now, and instead of saying any words to me.
Yes, indeed. Hello.
Alright. Let's get into this madness.
We're getting ready to start, and to just give a little, overview of the world to the viewers and stuff, you guys already kind of know this. You guys are on the world of Goandria, on the continent of Hallbear. You are currently in what's in the area of Hallbear known as the Batral Empire. Batral Empire. I'll probably say it 4 different times.
Excellent.
But
It basically takes the majority of the southeastern part of the continent, with the Utrine territories in the northwestern. And the year is about 1098 PD, or post-deserters. Big event that happened.
yeah,
Maybe you'll learn about it.
lost dessert.
Oh god. Was there flame?
The adventurers are... Shut up, David. The adventurers are starting a smaller mining town of Grunghill on the southwestern Hallbear in the very, very bottom section of the Batral Empire. It's kind of a calm day. It's starting to, seems kind of overcast, like it could rain at any second. And the water wheels that turn, thanks to the Palm River that runs through the town, give the town its purpose, as it's able to easily refine the mines and minerals and everything coming out of there. The Ripon Mountains are to their north, and they have all these deposits of minerals and things involved inside them that may or may not be useful to the town, and hopefully not disturbing much of it. And most of the source of the river is said to be a hot spring inside the ridge. And you guys are starting off in a small tavern called William's Lone Shed, fresh off the infestation job you've done at an old, decrepit, basically a wizard's tower that's been turned into a brewery. And you fought the elemental spider that called it home. And you almost lost someone during that.
Good question. Where is it on the map?
It would be up kind of where that windmill section is.
Okay. Just as
Up a little bit past that, I would say, is the actual place you were, but it's that area.
just the general areas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But as you guys are starting out, before the morning comes, we actually jump into our first character. One, actually, we'll have you guys all describe your guys' characters to everybody because you've done that already to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, Juan, describe your character.
Good morning. My name is Leovalor. People call me Leo. I am about 6'6" in terms of physical altitude stature. I'm a furbog. My particular interest in the arcane nature isn't really more arcane, is more druidic, some may say. In terms of out of game stuff, I'm level 2. Circle of Dreams type of druid. So hello.
Okay. Shroom, go ahead. What you look like?
I am Arandur Tanvanion. I am a wood elf ranger. 6'2", slight build. Kind of pale skin but dark general hair complexion. And I shoot things a lot with a bow and arrow.
All right.
Oh.
And David, you're the last one.
Yep. My guy's name is Rydel. He is a human of the variant variety, and he's a monk. He's relatively short, and he's built like a UFC flyweight fighter. He's like 5'3", 125, super tone, super monkey. Short black hair, kind of moppy. He has a mark on his eye that he got back in his temple. It's sort of like a Avatar Prince Zuko kind of look, where part of his eye is a little burned, not as big, but yeah, he's just sort of naive about the world. This is his first time out of the temple in his whole life, so he's just sort of
What is
hanging
the
out.
color of your mark? I don't think I ever asked.
It's just like a black burn, and
Okay.
his eye on that burn mark is sort of glassed over. You could still see through it, but
It looks like a little damage, but
it doesn't. It looks pupilless, but to him, he sees just fine through it. It's strange, but
It's strange.
and he just has like traveling cloak, big backpack filled with stuff.
all right. Well, to start off our session, we actually are going to go into the night that you guys are resting. Arandur and Rydel, you guys are resting pretty well for your night, and it's very, very, uninteresting. You've had worse nights, you've had better nights. Rydel, this is the first bed you've slept in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
In a couple days, which to you feels like a very long time.
Yeah.
But it gets interesting when we go to Leo's night, and as you drift off to sleep, it seems to be kind of different. You can feel like it's a subtle difference than normal. And all of a sudden, you wake up in a white abyss. You're laying down, but as you look, it's just this white expanse, kind of in every direction. And it kind of comes into focus of just ever-shifting like colors, just light like pastel blues and greens. As you stand up, there's like wisps of fog, like what you assume to be fog, that kind of float around your knees and like changing these colors as it kind of flows around you.
Do I recognize this
And-
place?
You do. You've been here before.
Okay.
This seems to be how all of your dreams, when you go to start talking with your mentor, they always seem to start like this. And slowly around you, the fog kind of starts to clear, and large trees, lush with foliage, big parts of underbrush underneath them, emerald and some even violet colors seep into the area around you as the fog dissipates. Looking down, you see grass sprouting from the white expanse underneath you, and it's soft under your feet. And comfort starts to set in. You feel more at peace here.
It looks like it's time to have another chat. It seems.
As your feelings, like you just kind of like get this grip of where you are again, you see dart out from the underbrush a small creature. It's almost a mixture of a rabbit and a small deer. And it just kind of stares at you for a second.
Well, hello. Are you my master?
As you talk to it, it just darts away down into the forest about 20 feet and stops, and then looks back at you.
Ah, it's one of these silent treatments, and I should follow. Okay. Okay. Get back myself up. I prop myself up with my quarterstaff and just start walking in that direction.
Okay. It's a few minutes of every now and then he lets you get in about 10 feet away before he darts off another 20. And after a few minutes, you break into a clearing of sorts. And at the center, you see a very, very large creature. They're almost bear-like, and you see this hint of feathers around the neck. You've recognized these before, and you see an owl bear sitting in front of you.
Well,
Seems to be resting.
well, hello, Mr. Owlbear. Are you my master at the moment?
Your voice kind of comes out, and it's very, like, stark, breaking through the silence of this forest. And the little like rabbit creature is running as well, and you can see the owlbear shift. And as the rabbit gets to it, just kind of nuzzles at the face for a second, waking the owlbear. And as soon as it's awake, the creature darts off into the underbrush, back into the forest. And the owlbear stands, its shoulders coming to about 4 feet tall, before looking in your direction.
Hello, good morning.
He kind of just nods, and just you hear this, Leovar. I'm glad you found your way here.
I'm glad you had a
The
guide for me
voice-
this time. It's been a while since I've been here.
Yeah. The voice is disturbingly deep but soft. It's time for me to pass on another fragment of my guidance to you. I feel the energy flowing inside you, waiting to be tapped. However, the guidance I'm imparting to you is more potent than before.
Oh, I mean, you've given me such a great gift for being connected with my nature that I am currently residing in. What more could you ever give me?
He nods, and best you can tell, it's the first time you've ever seen an owlbear kind of smile. Attempt.
Mm-hmm.
And it walks towards you, getting within 4 to 5 feet of you. You see this thing is huge, way bigger than a normal owlbear.
Oh, so like the 4 feet in stature is like...
Is on all fours, 4 feet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And it extends its paw, and the paw is almost a foot wide. And it just places it on your chest.
Oh,
Instantly, you feel heat sear into you.
hot.
And while the heat is intense, there is no pain.
Oh, it's comforting. Okay.
You try to keep your eyes open, but the intensity is too much. And it's just intense heat and warmth from where this owlbear put its paw on you.
Mm-hmm.
After a few minutes, it starts to dissipate, and you go to open your eyes, and the forest is already starting to fade around you.
Wait.
The owlbear before you pulls its paw away, and you see it slowly start to transform, taking a more humanoid shape. However, as the fog comes in and starts to envelop the humanoid shape, and you don't see many of his true features.
Master, wait, don't. I'm not ready to go back yet.
You hear this voice of just saying, "Now go. Bring the light of the summer court to those around you. I will call on you again when the time is right."
But Master...
And
Now wake up.
the fog just fades into nothing.
Okay.
And boom! You're awake.
Well, there's much to do today, apparently.
It's about 2 a.m.
Oh, it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, you woke up middle of the night.
Oh,
There's much to do today.
much to do today. Later. And I go back to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. But we kind of fast forward again to the actual morning. You guys wake up, come to feel rested, refreshed after your adventure the day before. What is it you would all like to do?
Rydel would have woken up super early in the morning, and he'd be outside doing meditating, some exercising, just practicing like shadow boxing, sword swinging.
While you're meditating today, you feel like something's a little bit different. It seems easier to get to that calm state you usually are.
I'm gonna go downstairs, get a coffee from William, and then go outside. Is it like already the sun's up and stuff like that?
Yeah, I would say it's about 8 to 9 in the morning.
Okay, so I'm gonna go outside and just see the morning dew and like just experience the nature.
When you go outside, it seems to be like everything is a little bit more vibrant to you. There just seems to be a little bit more life in just the little bit of nature that is in this town around you.
Oh, this is a wondrous gift. Okay.
What are you doing, Shroom?
I think Arandur's probably going to sort of roll out about mid-morning. Like, he's used to seeing mid-morning, but he still ain't a morning person. I'm just going to draw an experience from personal life here.
Fair enough.
As you kind of come out, you see that Rydel's come in, wiping the sweat off. You see Leo kind of out one of the windows, just kind of experiencing the outdoors.
Morning, Rydel.
Oh, morning.
I
Did you sleep
suppose
well?
we were ready to get our money for getting being paid from what we did yesterday.
You sound a little different.
For those who don't know, Shroom has now changed his accent that he used to have.
that one caught me a little off guard.
I'm changed by the promise of riches. Or, well, you know, as much gold as we can get from this guy.
You know that morning voice that everyone has?
That's this morning voice.
Yeah.
You see, I actually sound like this now.
You
Before it
see,
was just
I
a
actually.
drop voice. But yeah, Rydel comes in and just sort of works on his breakfast, I guess. Whatever is available.
Okay, you get a nice plate of, seems like some type of pork. You're not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting, another little glass of ale with it.
Sure. Rydel's never had ale, but we'll certainly try.
Are you telling that to, like, William and he was passing it to you? Or is he just kind of passing and, like, gonna keep going?
Yeah, Rydel will be like, oh, I've never actually had alcohol before.
Huh.
William looks at you and he's like, "You're old enough, aren't you?"
Yes, I believe
Nah,
so.
we don't care. Just take a drink anyway.
I'll have one of those deals as well, William. Let me show this guy
Yeah,
out.
I'm sure you will. He goes and gets you one.
I go back inside. Oh, hey, everyone's up. Morning. Afternoon? Some
Good
sort of
morning.
time of day.
You seem quite perky there, my man.
I just spent the past 3 hours just experiencing nature and all its wonders. And I ran out of coffee, so I would just want some more. And everything just seems very, very vibrant today.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes. It's like, is it just nature itself, or like all the colors are seeming just a little bit brighter?
It seems like mostly nature, but like the sun does feel brighter.
Okay.
Like it's like an overall your senses have been almost like heightened a little
Okay, cool.
to just absorb more. You can now absorb more.
You can see an extra color.
Yeah.
I can see the 6th color. Cool. Alright. I'm into this.
Are there only 5 colors? Well,
Yes.
Sure.
Blue, green, red, yellow, and sadness.
Okay, yeah.
well, as you guys are finishing up your early breakfast, Rydel, you're experiencing alcohol for the first time. Make a con save.
Oh my
Wonderful.
god. Oh my god.
Where is it?
I just wanted to do this to see what would happen.
First roll.
Con save is... Oh, that's not good. 14.
All right.
Oh.
You can tell, like, oh man, this is hit it. I can tell why people drink this a little bit, but you're not drunk.
Rydel doesn't like it.
Okay.
Not a fan.
William just kind of looks at you, he's like, oh, all right, I guess. And he kind of just gives you a little bit of wine instead. He's like, try that one, see if that's fine.
This is going to be amusing. This man has never had alcohol.
Arandur is like just watching this with enjoyment. But he's
God,
got
this is
one
hazing.
He doesn't give you like a full glass and say down it. He gives you like a shot worth of wine to just take a drink.
Sure, Rydel will try that.
This comes better.
Better.
It's a little dry,
Yeah.
which is weird because it's a liquid. You're not used to that like contrast.
This is good, but perhaps not so early in the morning.
I'm taking it. I'm taking his ale.
Okay. Corey just kind of looks like, whatever. Not my problem. I got paid.
William, any jobs today? Anyone looking for some help?
He's like, oh, we saw there was some girl running around here, but you're not waiting for Glowkindle? He came and kind of yelled about you guys doing stuff last night. He was up late partying.
Oh yeah, that's.
Have you seen him around anywhere? We're kind of waiting for him to pay us.
He'll probably be here soon. And literally, as like you guys are talking about this, just the door is kicked open by this little gnome. Little spry little gnome wearing like lederhosen and shit.
Oh my
And
God,
it's
he
Glowkindle.
apparently had a party last night.
Yeah, he seems pretty peppy, from what you guys can tell. And he just comes in and is like, oh, my friends, thank you very much. And you see him drop 3 different pouches in front of you guys. Like, there's your gold, as promised. Thank you for your services yesterday.
How
Okay.
much is in it?
Do you want to count in front of him, or do you want to wait?
I'm gonna count mine. I don't care.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
about 25.
Yeah, I'm gonna count it out.
Okay, it's 25 gold. And he's like, it's 25 of what we told about and what we agreed.
So it is. Pleasure
So
doing business with you.
He's like, oh, pleasure's mine. And he just kind of like, you can tell he's like still slurring. He just kind of
You-
slides back out.
You had a good time
It's-
last night, sir.
Can I tell if he
What?
slept last night? Just
Make a
been up.
perception check.
All right. That would be. Oh, it's a +5. 19.
He seems to be in the same clothes he wore yesterday, and looks a little disheveled, but he's definitely still peppy.
Okay.
Just take that as you will. you wouldn't know that. Never mind, because you've not been to this town long enough.
No.
What would Leo know?
I'll say this: Leo would know that there's really only one bar in town, but many people keep drinks to in their own homes, so he might have been bouncing from home to home if he wasn't just here all night.
Oh Jesus. So you really had a good time last night, apparently, sir, huh?
He's like, oh, them girls, they get wild, and he just kind of like winks at you, and you hear William just like sigh, like, oh, shut up.
Yes, the girls. Yeah, wink, wink. I don't know what you're talking about.
And he just laughs and like gives you guys a wave and just heads out.
Okay. So about this girl, William. What's going on?
He's like, he's probably talking about Lorelai. Girl's been he's been trying to get after her for weeks.
Oh, William, you were talking about a girl with a job.
I mean, yeah, it's the same one, but still.
All right.
I didn't think it was important.
Lorelai.
Lorelai. Yeah.
He's like, yes, Lorelai. Lorelai Breastpine.
Lorelai.
Brest.
B-R-E-S-T. Got it. Is it like Lorelai, like the leaf form member?
Yep. I fucking love that name.
Breast what?
Breastpine.
Breast pine.
One track mind there.
Yeah.
Leo, you would actually instantly recognize the last name.
Oh.
As her family is like the mining company here in town run by her father.
So, mining company CEO daughter. All right. Okay. Cool. What's she been saying?
She's been looking around here for somebody to go into the mines. Apparently something about her dad wanting to open up an old one. I think they should just stay closed. If they closed them once, why go back in? But I don't know. She's been wandering around town a little bit, just kind of. You'll see her. She's been asking, almost like handing out flyers. It's weird.
Gentlemen, what do you say? Apparently, we've been worked pretty well together last time.
Is this gonna become a thing now?
I mean, I'm only here for a short amount of time. I don't know about you folk, but
Well, I guess getting an idea of how the lay of the land is around these parts in the south couldn't go amiss.
And you,
Always
little one?
interested to know who's
David
kind
had
of
to
in charge
you
of
real
things
quick.
around
He had to
here,
answer
so-
something.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Shroom.
Well, they've got nothing better to be doing at the moment.
Yeah, you're right.
Not in the short term, anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting what can be done and such in these times. Are we gonna like do a quick pause here? Probably.
We can.
Okay.
Because we're recording, we can.
Okay. I don't feel comfortable like going into. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
People listening, we probably didn't cut that out. We might pause every now and then if someone has to run do shit.
Yeah, sorry. I had to say bye to my brother.
Life happens.
Yeah,
Life.
life.
yeah. So, Rydel, what do you say? Girl asking for trouble, asking for help for trouble in mine. Yeah, that's order of words. Good job. You want to go? You want in on this?
Yeah, I'm always down to help those in need.
All
Is
right.
it fun?
Do you know whereabouts we can find this person? Because I'd quite like to look into the things I picked up the other day.
He's like, oh, if she's not like really, like immediately around town that you can't see. She might be up around her dad's place where their offices are stationed. She works for him, so I mean, it'd be logical to go up there.
That makes sense.
That is number 8 for where you guys are
Oh.
on the map.
Gotcha.
Oh, right, because we have things. We got like a question mark potion that we don't know about.
We got a question mark potion and a question mark book.
Oh,
Ooh.
there was a question mark book. I did not realize it's a question mark book.
Okay. So,
As someone who's been in the town for a little while, DM, would I have a vague idea of where I'd want to go first to check these things out?
Make an intelligence check.
hey,
Oh, that's not my strong suit.
In the meantime, it was 2 potions of healing and a potion of
Oh,
vitality.
there you go, 16.
16, you know that to get like magical stuff checked out, the best place you maybe could go would be either like the temple or going to just the general store. They may have an idea at least of what it is. There's not really a magic place in town. There's just like
Okay.
people who may have a vague idea.
Temple 3. Where's the general store?
A general store is 6.
Oh, it's
Temple
all
is
the way.
3.
That's all
Sort of. Yeah.
right. I might check these out on the way there if we're going anytime soon.
sounds like a good plan.
Sounds good. Sounds
Alright.
good to me.
Down the
He just
aisle.
kind of, yeah, he collects your guys' stuff, and he was like, "Now, if you're coming back, we can pay either now for rooms or later. We do better on the other end, but I mean, you can always stay here."
Hmm.
He just kind of like stands there. He's like, "Oh, well, okay." And
later is
goes.
fine.
Like he's like, "Oh, you're not
You
paying."
know what? William, tonight I'm going to sleep outside. Don't worry about my room for tonight.
Strange, but all right,
Yep.
that's fine.
Alright. Cool.
Okay, you guys are heading to where first?
General store.
You should be able to move your people. I think you
Yeah.
should be able to.
Let's head to the store.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can, can't
Okay, so the store is what number again? 6?
you? Yeah.
6.
Oh, you
Alright.
have, by the way, you have. I still have. I need to edit my health.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's,
Oh yeah, I didn't edit that.
my health is okay. Let's do that, shall we?
In other news, who's holding what? Because I know we got 2 potions of healing and a potion of vitality.
I had nothing. No one gave me anything.
Yeah,
so
I don't think I have anything either. I just wrote down what we had.
someone.
I've got the I've got those.
You've got all the goods.
I've got all the goods,
Including the cane?
including the cane.
Yeah, I gave him.
Yeah,
the
'cause
cane.
he's the only one
I
that can
gave-
use it.
Yeah, I gave him the cane.
Yeah,
Fuck
I've
that
got
cane.
everything.
So excited.
Cool.
Disappointed me.
The general store you guys are approaching, you see a sign named Simply Sims on it. And it's a smaller, like, wooden stone building with wooden stairs that lead down to, you see the small dock that extends into the river. With, like, a small boat on it. And there's a lot of windows that allow a lot of natural light that you can see up from the outside.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna wander on in.
You guys, as you wander, you see that there's a couple different, like, younger-looking half-elves running around. Then there's an older one in the back behind the bar, male, on the taller side and darker-skinned. And he's kind of, like, barking orders to some of the younger ones. And as you guys walk in, he's like, oh, hello. How can I help you?
Ah,
I'm Sim.
Hello.
nice to meet you, Sim. Name's Arandur. Nice little place you got right here.
Hmm.
So we do what we can. We get what we can from the mines upriver, but
Oh,
most of it goes to those goddamn blacksmiths, those dwarves, but whatever.
oh. Well, as long as you're getting by. Hoping you might be able to help me out with something here. I'll
He kind of just leans into the
produce the
conversation.
book and the potion.
I'm actually curious. How's everyone's charisma score looking?
9.
12.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Carry on.
In the meantime, Rydel's just like looking through the shelves for various things.
Fair.
I'll let you
Okay,
do a perception check on the people themselves.
okay, do a perception check.
In perception / insight, whatever seems like.
No, just what are you trying to do?
I'm just getting a beat on everyone, honestly.
On what they're doing or how they're feeling?
How they're feeling. How's this?
Insight.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm figuring.
That's the difference I'm trying
Yep.
to figure out.
And roll 20 strikes again for me. Cool.
They seem like they're hurried, like it's early morning stuff they're having to do. And he had been hurrying them along just to set up stuff during the day, but they're not like overworked.
Okay.
Which one are you showing him first, Shroom?
I'll show him the book first.
Okay. I'm gonna actually roll to see if he actually knows anything about this book. He looks at it and he kind of like opens it up and flips through it, and you can see that there are some like, chicken scratch of some type of shorthand in the book. He's like, unfortunately, I can't really help out too much with this. I can tell it's some sort of like wizard spell book thing. That's why it's pretty in pristine condition here. None of the pages are ripped or anything. There seems to be some spells in here. I just can't tell what they are.
Alright, well, I don't know how much use that's going to be to me, but I'll hold on to it for now. How about this potion here? Can you tell me what this is by any chance?
And you put the one that you don't know, right?
Yeah, the
you
unidentified
got
potion.
healing and okay. He kind of shakes a little bit, and it's the clear potion that you're giving him, and he's like, "Oh, this is simple. This is one that actually we had in stock way back, but we haven't made it in quite a long time. Hadn't had the need. This is just a good potion of invisibility."
Isn't it? Oh, alright, well, that's...
It's okay you're looking to sell, because, well, to be honest, I'll take that off your hands. That or the book, either one of the two or both.
How much would you take for either of them?
Yeah, the potion, I can maybe toss you about 30, 40, 50 gold with it. The book, now there's a little discussion we'll have to do.
Is that so?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't obviously read it, so I'd like to have it to sell back to somebody else, so I'd have to make some sort of profit on it.
Would you know anyone who might be able to read said book?
In the town, it's maybe somebody in the temple, maybe, but if anything, they may just be able to tell you what's in it. They may not be able to actually, like, show you what's in it.
Right, well, I think I might hold on to these for now, just to be on the safe side, but, you'll be the first person I bear in mind if I ever need to move them along to anybody.
Is going? Alright. David, what were you looking for again?
Just Rydel was just kind of looking at general things, not really
Okay.
looking for anything in particular unless something catches his eye.
You see that there are, like, a few sets of, like, really nice-looking clothing, like, hung up on the walls, and there's different sets of tools that you can see in, like, sets set up that would be for sale. One of them has a small sign that says Woodcarver's Tools, and it says 1 gold next to them, and then the others are Glassblower's Tools for 30.
Interesting.
Sim looks across to you, Arandur, and he's like, well, if you have anything else you're willing to buy or look for, or anything I can help you with besides just, telling you what stuff you already have.
I do actually have a question on that count. I'm looking to just grab myself any kind of basic component pouch. I don't suppose you have any of them for sale, do you?
He's like, oh, it should be pretty simple. And he goes into the back for a second. Comes out with 3 different ones, 3 different colors. Black, brown, and green.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can give you any of these for 20 gold apiece if you want more than one.
I think probably one will do the trick quite nicely. Oh. Well,
Go for the green
I'll
one.
go for green, I think.
So, like, no problem. He's, like, puts the other 2 away and he waits for you to, like, have your 20 gold on the table and everything before giving it to you.
Yeah, 20 gold handed over.
Okay. Simple enough. And you have a component pouch.
Is it? Oh, hang on. Is it empty?
Empty.
It's empty. That's usual, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Rangers, as you would know, would probably be more like foraging for their components,
Yeah.
which you can do along travel.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, well, that's absolutely grand. Thank you very much, my friend. Sim, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Sim Amakir. That's the last name. There you go.
Oh, well, I'll remember the name. Much obliged to you.
I guess that first try.
Nice.
And just make sure it's just SIM.
Yes, SIM.
Cool.
Simply Sims.
Simply Sims. All right.
Nice. All right. Well, that was something I needed to do.
Okay.
He looks across the rest of the group. He's like, I got maybe a few potions in the bag if you're looking at potions.
What do you got on there, sir?
Oh, he goes and digs through a little box and he pulls out 3 potions that you guys have seen before, similar liquid inside, different little shape, little like ball vials instead of like the thin ones, and they're 3 potions of healing he pulls out.
Okay. We have some.
I could give you some of these. I mean, I could, if I sell you all of them, I won't get a few more back for a while, but
How much for one?
it'd be about 50 each.
50 each. Interesting.
60 if I like you.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like. Never mind.
It isn't. It
You see him kind of chuckle to himself. He's
okay.
like, I'm just kidding. It's still 50. Still just
It's
50.
50. Okay. Fortunately, at the moment we do not have that, but we're going to go look for work to possibly purchase that later on in the day from you.
Understandable. I can't guarantee I'll still have them by then, but they're here. You got money? There
Okay.
you go.
Okay. Gentlemen, what do you say we're going to do now?
Probably speak
I've
to.
got one more question for Sim, actually. As a vendor of potions, do potions tend to... Does age have an effect on their effect? As it were?
Not usually that I've seen. I mean, we only seem to have any that are more than a couple weeks old, if at worst. Maybe a month or so, depending if they come from Westgrave or not.
Depending if they come from Western.
Westgrave.
Westgrave. All right.
What's that?
It's a place in our world.
You can make an intelligence check.
Have I heard
Whoever's
of
really
Westgrave?
thinking it, like,
Yeah.
make an intelligence check for who's trying to figure out if they've... Okay, sure.
I have never heard of Westgrave, apparently. Thank
Okay.
God David has.
Arandur, you've heard Westgrave before, but you're like, man, I really can't remember where I've heard that from. I've heard it somewhere, but I have no idea where. Rydel, I'm gonna say your name wrong all the
I
time.
know you are.
Because it just sounds like that when I read it in my head. You know of Westgrave as the capital of the Bottrell Empire, and that's where like the big city is on the east coast.
Actually, sir.
That's essentially where any of the palaces of the king lives. That's the place to be. Of trade for one thing, but political control is all held in Westgrave.
Westgrave with a T? Or...
Yes.
Okay. And that's the capital city?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, Mr. Sim, I have one question for you.
All right, y'all are full of questions.
Do you
but
happen to sell any herbalism kits?
I can not right now, but I can sure make an order to the temple to get something put together.
That would be actually much appreciated, sir.
They have the pieces, but they know how to put it together compared to me. But they usually put them together and then give them to me to sell. They don't like taking too much coin.
Understandable. Okay. I'm good, guys. Whatever you want to do.
I'm fine.
Well, shall we go and find this,
This Lorelei.
Lorelei was her name is?
Lorelei.
Maybe we
Okay,
should try and...
it's creeping into like midday, so
Thank you for your time, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you very
My
much.
pleasure.
Mighty helpful.
you see, like as you guys are kind of heading out, he starts giving orders back to the other half elves running around.
Right.
So,
To 8
So-
and
it's to number 8, right?
Yep.
Alright.
And just so you guys are knowledgeable, over here is actually not like a road that goes through here. You would have had to go back over the bridges and through.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
God,
so
is
literally.
there anywhere? There's no alleys or something?
No, you don't have to literally do it, but just
Right.
just to get a feel.
Okay.
But as you're walking through the town, you do cross in front of the temple,
Oh, yeah.
and Leo, make a religion check.
Religion check, sure. Religion is that much because. Nope.
Unfortunately, you see it, and you see it's a very grand temple, very stone, well made, but you're not too sure. Like, you can't tell from the outside like what
deity?
like deity it would be a part of.
This is a finely constructed building that has very good architecture.
It's very gothic architecture.
Very gothic.
Very gothic.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Like the tall, pointed spires, all that shit.
Okay.
On the way, I would talk to Arandur and be like, could I maybe get one of those healing vials? As it seems if we're going to be traveling together, I'm going to be up front a lot.
Wait, hang on, one of the what's now?
Healing
potions of healing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Hopefully we won't need him, but... Go on then, why not?
Thank you. Just in case.
I forgot to ask about the...
Arandur will remember that.
Oh, we'll come back. We'll come back to see Sim real soon. I forgot to ask him about these tools that we picked up. But anyway,
You grabbed tools?
we
Yeah, you did.
Oh, right, the junk cutter tools.
yeah, he's no, not even. It looks like for me it
No.
looks like thieves' tools. So I don't know. Yeah. Do you know something?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
As you guys are coming up to like at 8, where the Respine Mining Company's offices are located, it's a pretty big building, and you can see there's a couple. As you guys are walking through the town, there are more doors going to and from like this type of area of town on the northern side of the river, or northwestern side, I guess. Whatever. One of them is a short dwarven girl, blonde hair, and she seems to be like running around frantically, like, trying to ask for help for people. And then a few of them come up to her, and you see that there's some type of discussion, and then they kind of blow her off and just wander off again. And she seems kind of down. This is all happening outside of the building itself.
All right. So, in that case, I'll go up to her. Hello there. Are you Lorelei?
She's like, oh, yes. How? You're big.
And you are tiny.
How did you know who I was?
William said that you were looking for some help, and we
Oh,
are.
yes. Were you the ones that helped Glowkindle? I saw he was spouting something about it last night.
Glowkindle's
Something about some big person.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh God. Yeah, we are the ones.
Oh, well, maybe you can help me. See, my father wants to open up one of the old mine shafts that we have in the Rye Palms, but we seem to have reports of like some animals around there, and he thinks it's like I say it's dangerous and we shouldn't do it, but he doesn't care. He just wants the money and stuff. So if you could help me out, just going there, if it's anything like dangerous, clearing out whatever is there. If it's nothing, please just get there and get back. I don't care. I really don't know what else to do. I don't want to. These guys all just ignore me whenever I try to send anybody up there. They don't want to put their own skin out for us, even though we pay them our good money. And then she keeps yelling at the group that was walking away.
Well, gentlemen, what do you say?
Exactly how much good money are you offering for this?
She's like, probably from. She likes whispering stuff. Probably from like my personal storage. And, I could do you about 30 each for my. It would be from me. It wouldn't be from my dad because I have to go around him to be able to get this done. Without him just opening it up and putting people in there and possibly getting hurt. But I could do maybe 30 each for you guys.
Is 30 a lot, guys?
Well, if she needs help, I think we should help her.
I just don't know.
Leo, is that going to cover the cost of what you're looking to buy?
What I'm looking to buy, it shouldn't be much to begin with, but it'll help for sure.
Well, you got any more information for us on this, Lorelei? What kind of creatures are we talking about here?
She's like, oh, I'm sure it's just like some like a bear or two. At one point we've had some wolves wander into the mines before, but we've been able to deal with them quickly, so I'm sure it's nothing more than that.
Doesn't seem too complex, I wouldn't have thought.
Nah, just everyone else just doesn't want to risk their necks up for us, even though we pay them. But people are just cowards.
Insight check.
Okay, go ahead.
What is?
What are you trying to insight? Like, what are you trying to
I want to
discern?
know if she's lying about the danger of what's
Okay.
up there. What is my insight? Oh, that's a thing that I can actually add something to.
Yeah, you're 3 wise men.
Yeah. Fucking great.
Well.
She seems very, very genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Like in what she's saying. Like, it's very like she's pleading that for somebody to
That
help.
would be a natural one there, though. Not only
Yeah.
do I believe her, I trust her with my life.
Yeah, well, it's mainly it's just like she feels really genuine when she's telling you all
That's
this.
Just a clarification on the types of species of animals and fauna that might be living in this.
Mhm.
That might be a problem, because if anything, we can just talk them out, right, guys? We don't have to hurt them.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to try.
I will definitely try. That's for sure.
But if something tries to attack me, I'm putting an arrow in its face.
Not unless it can be convinced to go away. Unless we're talking about those centipedes like last time. Damn centipedes.
She's like still like sitting like looking up at you guys like I don't know what's happening.
We will take care of it.
We will
Okay.
do this for you.
Alright.
She's like, well, she points to like her left side and like you just follow the road up. It's once you get to about there's a little fork in the road and everything, you'll just kind of have to go down. It's gonna be a little bit of an older road and you'll see a boarded up entry. It'll have this, and she shows a ring on her hand, which does have 2 crossing hammers, and it'll have that on the front. It'll be probably old and faded in paint and stuff. Just take that down and go in there. There'll be an elevator down to where you're actually into the mine. So,
Alright.
Okay. I guess we go.
Let's get cracking, gentlemen.
all right,
Yep.
y'all set off on your adventure north.
While we travel, I ask Leovar what an elevator is.
Okay,
You would. I don't even think I would know what a elevator is.
roll an intelligence check, Leovar. See if you know what an elevator is.
That's why I specifically picked Leovar.
It's like an elevator. An elevator. We're gonna find out.
What did you roll? I'm not looking at the page.
Oh, what for what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Oh, me?
Do you know what an elevator is?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Give it a
I
roll.
want to see if you have any inkling of what that could be.
14?
Well, you have a minus
The
one.
best thing you can get is that it's he's not smart. That it's some type of contraption that would take maybe the mineral since it's in a mine, the minerals from underground up to be carried out.
It looks like some sort of lift thing that is largely meant for the transportation and delivery of minerals and gems for the purpose of selling or refinement.
Huh. Interesting.
As you see my nosebleed.
Okay. As you guys are wondering, make a perception check. Whoever's actually in the front.
I guess Aravar's in front because you just went off the map, sir.
Yeah, so I sort of just wandered off. Perception, you say?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
Hi. Hello. This is a thing.
I would be back here speaking to Leovar.
I'll be.
Yeah, you have to change your HPs to what these because I copied these from the other ones. 21.
Yeah.
Okay. With this being your favorite terrain, Arandur,
Yeah.
because we can get that meme out of the way fucking early.
Mm-hmm.
You do know, like, it is kind of, the forest is kind of very loose here, but you hear, like, the cawing of some birds above you, and you look up and you see this pretty decent sized, like, flock of, pretty, like, decently sized birds. Like, actually, the birds are pretty good sized themselves.
How?
And they seem to be kind of, like, not circling you, but they're just kind of, like, gliding in the air above you.
Do I feel threatened?
I don't really know what to roll to see if you do.
Dude, are they flying threateningly?
They are flying above you for the.
menacingly?
Roll
They're flying
intimidation
above you for the.
birds.
They're flying above you for the moment, and they haven't seemed to come down at. They haven't seemed to move closer to you yet.
Do I see them?
I would say yeah. It's pretty open skies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye on them and just like have an arrow ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something here.
Nope, I don't like that.
I gotta look for something because I gotta see if I have it or if I have to. Nope, I do. Nice.
Leo, do you want to keep an eye on those birds? I don't know if they're acting suspicious at all. Well, different to how birds normally would, but
Sure.
keep an
I'll
eye
take
on 'em, yeah?
I'll take an eye on him as I do my own perception check, I guess.
I would say because you already see that they're there, or you already know they're there.
Yeah.
Do you want to see if you can discern like what kind of birds they are?
Sure,
Or anything?
yeah.
That's a different check.
Yeah.
Okay. That'd be nature.
About that. That's intelligence based.
That's a trusty +1 though.
Not bad.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, you're not proficient in nature.
I am proficient in religion.
Excellent. Still
I
an
still
18.
rolled 18.
You can tell with these birds. You've seen them. You've seen a few of them before. They are red in they're red in color, and their underbellies are brown. But you know that the tops of them are like bright red, and they are of a very carnivorous and aggressive type of bird, known to you as bloodhawks.
Oh,
Ooh.
And you see it's a flock of about 6 of them. They're just kind of like gliding in the air above you guys as you're walking.
Erevar, you make a good point. You might want to string up your bow.
I never thought I'd say this to anybody, but could you talk to the birds?
Sure.
About that, I can try, but I don't think the conversation's going to be turning out to our favor.
Have they seen us?
They're
They're
flying over us.
they're
Yeah,
circling
circling
along.
us.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
They have now,
Oh no.
Oh.
and I'm gonna need us to roll initiative.
God
No.
damn it.
Oh, well. Oh.
All rude.
Yep, they're just rude.
Ah, good. This is optimal.
No, that's
Oh.
Good. Optimal.
Oh.
Good luck.
Oh.
Okay. Bloodhawks are fun.
Oh. Oh no.
We're all dead.
Okay, first thing. Okay, what is your guys' initiative stuff?
Not 20.
You have regular 20 or nat 20?
Regular 20. I have
Not bad.
+1. I rolled
Okay.
2 nat 19.
David?
Rydel has a 7.
Shroom?
5 off of a natural 1.
Okay.
We rolled really well. I'm really proud of this all.
I'm just getting these all written down. Bear with me. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
So, everyone that's listening or watching this fantastic game, please make sure to support your local content creator.
Okay.
Leave a comment down below.
Is a great service.
Guys, comment down below if you think Leovar sounds like he's from Minnesota or Wisconsin.
It's the debate moment. We'll find out eventually.
Okay, Juan, you are first.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm actually. Let me just
Fireball.
Fireball. I wish I could do that right now.
They are up. They're like they've flown down now at you, but they are still about 10 feet above you guys, as where they've flown before as initiative started.
Okay.
Yes,
I
so
feel
they're not.
really
They're not
useful.
only like that far away, but they're also 10 feet above.
Okay.
They're 10 feet above. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That far away from you as well, like on the lateral for the squares, but also 10 feet up.
Oh, okay then. So what Leovar is going to do, he's going to extend his hand, he's going to be like, away! Away, shoo! And he's going to cast Ice Knife.
Oh, nice.
Okay, who are you shooting it at?
I am shooting it at...
Rydel.
just say, oh, what-da. Major range, throw attack, 1d10, and then explodes.
Oh, yeah,
and everyone... Okay. I'm gonna shoot. What's the cube again? It's a 10,
target
5
somebody.
feet. 5 feet.
Yeah,
5 feet. Okay.
5
So,
feet, so.
okay, so I'm gonna target Mr. Person over there.
You shoot red, green,
green,
dude?
red, green, red.
Okay, make an attack roll. Because it depends on that, too.
Yep. 10.
It misses,
And
but it does explode.
so they have to make dexterity saving throws.
Dex saves. What's your save?
It is. Great question.
It's-
Should
And it's only 2 of them that have to make it because you
Correct.
shot it at. No,
Yeah.
No, it's just 2.
Yeah,
it's
just 2.
It's just the square.
just the 2 that are
the area
grouped.
immediately around him.
14 dex save.
Okay, so both fail.
Oh,
That's
cool.
Nice.
That's a pretty high deck save.
I rolled a 2 and a 7.
8 damage to both.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Dead.
I gotta memorize fucking which ones they are.
It was green, red, and then blue, green.
Yep, I have them paired up for initiative stuff.
Mhm.
I just didn't put them like in my head. I was forgetting as I was looking from my screen to looking at my notes. I was forgetting. But as your ice knife does miss, it just explodes like right behind where you were shooting this bird, and both of them get caught in this icy just shards piercing, and they fall to the ground dead.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh.
We like.
Well done, Leovar.
Oh wait, they're both dead. Oh, cool. Nice.
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh.
reading spells right now. The things.
That's fine. You have a bonus action and movement, whatever you want to do there.
A bonus action and a movement. I'm gonna move over to this way, and hopefully my height can provide some sort of protection.
Nice.
Okay. Nothing for your bonus?
I can't do a bonus.
I don't know what you can and can't,
Nope,
so.
can't do.
I think the only thing I can think of for you would be Shillelagh if you have a.
Don't have Shillelagh.
Or it would be beast shaping, but.
Beast shaping is an action if you're not a.
Oh, yeah, you're not the right druid, that's right.
Yep.
Right, Druid. He's the best Druid.
Okay,
Please.
so next up are 2 of the Bloodhawks,
Dead.
which is Blue, who's going to fly here, Leovar,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he's going to make his attack at you.
I have a 14 armor class.
He have rolled a 14. So you take 4 points of piercing damage,
Quattro puntos of piercing damage. Got it.
and they are within like melee range of you now because it is them like flying down and pecking you with their beaks.
Yep.
And the other red is going to do the same to you as well.
Oh, okay.
And he gets advantage with his because they have pack tactics.
Oh, that's swell.
Rolled a natural 19, so you
Ow.
take 2 more points of piercing
2
damage.
more, so in total it takes 6, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Oh.
cool.
And now, the other 2.
Oh boy.
One flies to here and is going to go after the one who was ready to shoot an arrow at him.
Oh yeah.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Damn, that's my armor class.
So it hits. So
Yeah.
you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
The other one is going to fly over Leovar and in between you guys and is going to go after the archer as well. Now he gets roll advantage because of pack tactics. What do you... that is a 10 with advantage. So you're able to dodge out of the way of the second one as they just come like basically 2x2s flying at each of you. Rydel, you are up.
All right. Rydel's gonna run over to here and try and just jump up and like high knee this fucking pigeon.
Okay, we are going to do your flanking rules, David, so it's just going to be AC taken off
Sure.
for both of them around him.
Sure. That is a natural 1 with 7.
You go to jump, and I need you to make an dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Okay.
Yes.
19.
Okay, you luckily don't fall on your ass prone. You kind of go to jump, it's a little bit too high, and you're able to luckily catch your balance as you
Alright,
come back down.
Bonus action. I'm just gonna try and like uppercut this thing then.
Okay, Shuriken.
Or you can with an 8. Real good.
Unfortunate, the bird just dodges out of the way.
God damn it. All right.
Fighting birds.
My turn.
All right,
felt really
Shroom,
useful.
you are up.
Oh, this is really not good position for an archer.
No,
Nope.
it's less than ideal.
Mhm.
It is. If I move away, I'm gonna
Provoke
insight
attacks.
attack opportunity
Yeah.
for
Yes.
both of them?
Likely.
Whichever ones I choose, which is probably both.
Oh. Well, that's
You
unfortunate.
can pull out one weapon.
Yeah, you can pull out one weapon and then make an attack.
I'll take the attacks of opportunity.
Okay. So, the first one is a 10... no. 13. So it misses. The second one is a 22.
That just hits.
No, I think that one hit.
Yeah.
I think that one misses.
You take
though.
you take 3 points of piercing damage as one of them is able to get a peck at you.
Okay. I will go. So I've got 35 feet of movement. Diagonal's 10.
Yeah, you have the arrow thing too.
Huh?
Remember?
Oh wow!
You have the arrow. Yeah,
I did not know
the
that.
arrow.
How do I do
The
that?
arrow tool. It's a little circle with a ruler next to it,
It's under the magnifying glass.
under the magnifying glass. Shout out to learning roll 20 on the fly.
Woo.
So you can like move to here if you're just going straight diagonal.
I do not know how this works.
Oh, you're trying to move it now?
It's quick and you have to
Now
go
you
back
got
to the
the-
mouse to
yeah.
move.
Yeah.
To move you.
I'm not getting any arrows on my screen.
Oh, that's interesting. You also didn't get.
Did you
pages.
click and drag with the circle and?
You hold it. You hold down the mouse.
Yeah, you hold down and click and drag
Yeah.
where you have the.
Weird.
Huh,
So hang
strange.
on. Walk me through like I'm 5 years old. How I do
Okay.
this.
Okay.
From the start.
On the all right, you go to the sidebar. On the 4th tab, you see the ruler, right? The circle with the ruler through it.
Oh yeah.
You click it, and you see snap to center. Click that one. You click on the
Oh,
square
I
you want.
got
to start,
There we go.
Yep.
And then to move, you go back to the mouse cursor.
Okay. I will go here.
I'll just
He's
hold
a
that for you.
widow.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you said what?
And I will. Let's see. I'm not going to do any of my bonus actions because I've only got 2 spell slots, so I'm not about that life. Let's just longbow this guy right here.
Okay. So you're gonna take a arrow shot at the red and blue dot. Go ahead.
That's 26.
Oh god.
That hits.
No, I don't think that hits, man. I just don't think it hits.
I'm pretty sure your damage might just kill it. I don't know what. No, you have. Yeah, still roll. Still roll.
1d8 plus 4.
Yeah, because it's only +4. So yeah. Oh, unlucky.
Eh.
The bird drops about another 5 feet and is now like basically eye level with Leovalor, but it's barely flapping. As you got it kind of like in the wing, but it went through. It didn't stick.
Okay. Can I try and... Can I use bonus action to try and conceal myself in the foliage?
You have to be a rogue. Bonus action to hide is a rogue thing.
You have to be a rogue.
And Arandur's dead. Good job, guys.
Oh! That's unfortunate.
He
Not
gets
again.
inside the forest.
Yeah,
All right.
That'll do.
All right, Juan, you are up.
Alright, then, so, bonus action, I am going to throw towards, Aravar's direction a little healing thing.
Ooh.
A little fresh breeze goes through your hair, Aravar, as you get blessed with the bottom of the summer court.
Oh, yes. Love that thing.
Ooh.
So,
That's
whatever,
a D6, right?
the D6 roll, you gain 6 hit points, and you get one
Nice.
temp hit point on top of that.
Oh, is it only one?
It for right now, it's
per
one
hit
temp
dice?
per dice spent, and since I only can spend one per, so it's only one.
Yeah, he has to spend like he can only spend up to like half your druid
When
level
I get to higher level,
at once.
this thing is like amazing.
Yeah, that seems real
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like at once he can only spend up to half his druid level, so
Oh.
it's ones for now.
And it's a bonus action.
But still, that's 6 hit points regained and
Yeah.
1 temp.
And
You're fine.
yeah, I don't spend a spell slot on that.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
And with my action, what I'm going to do.
You did notice, obviously, Blue Red like drop another 5 feet from getting.
Yeah,
Run through.
I can hit him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go pull up my quarterstaff and just swing.
Okay.
Nice.
And yeah,
Pretty sure he's dead.
you swing it as he's like dropping. You just kind of bring down on the quarterstaff and you plant him into the ground.
Yeah, that bird is gone.
What are these things called again?
Bloodhawks.
Bloodhawks.
Oh, bloodhawks. They're just rude creatures, honestly. It's a shame. It's such a
They're
shame.
just this clawing around you, and just it's really bad.
Yep, I can't move because I'm gonna get 2 attack of opportunity wherever I go. So nope. I'm
Okay.
staying right there.
So, Mr. Blue is going to rotate around to here.
Mhm.
He'll make his attack at you,
With advantage?
Leovalor. Yep, because there's pack tactics. And that's a 19.
That hurts.
You take 2 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Now down to Green, who is going to attempt to move this way. It's kind of rotating around
I'm
Leovar.
going to punch
You can
him.
make yours. Yep,
And that is a 20.
that hits.
So that is a D4 plus 4. 7 damage.
And you Shuriken finally hits and knocks the bird up in the air and falls down back dead. And you just, Leo, you just saw this little like 5'3" ass looking kid jump into the air and strike this bird out of the air as it was flying around you.
Nice.
Nice and sure you can.
The red is going to go back after Rydel though.
Fine. Bring it.
That is a 20. No, wait. That's 17. Sorry, I
Damn
thought
it.
that,
All right.
on this Slytherin die, a 13 and an 18 look very similar.
That hits. That is my armor class.
17.
Yeah.
Jesus,
You
man.
take 3 points of piercing,
3 points.
and it is your turn, David.
My turn. I'm going to high kick the. I'm going to high knee the red one
Okay,
for 22.
God, that's
that
good.
hits.
5 damage.
Okay, you give it a good high kick, and it's launched up in the air a little bit, but it is kind of able to right itself, and it's back now at that same 5 feet.
I'm going to try and hit it again with, I guess, my other leg. With my bonus action. 15 to hit.
Yes,
And 8 damage.
you are basically juggling this bird with your feet.
Nice.
And it does go down.
And then I'm going to use my movement to run over here to this one.
Okay. Shroom.
Right. Okay, let's try and finish this up. I'm just going to move right there, so I've got a lovely clean shot. And I will, yeah, let's just shoot it.
All right, go to hit.
13.
Yes.
Nice. Alright, oh. That's useful. Thank God for my dexterity.
I know, right?
Right. And 12 damage.
Nah, that just...
How do you want to take this bird out of the air?
As it's opening its mouth to caw in anger at Rydel, I'm just going to shoot it through its mouth. But beak.
Yeah,
I mean,
mouth.
it's the same thing.
Right.
now,
Yeah.
feet, tomato, tomato. It's all good.
Rydel, you see as you're like getting ready for another strike, this bird just get almost obliterated right in front of you.
Sweet.
I think that went well, all things considered.
Yep, it's unfortunate that these creatures are not the ones to be talking to for this, but
Oh,
we must
nice.
keep on going.
Can I have a look over these
Yeah.
bodies and see if I can find anything useful that might go in my component pouch?
Oh,
Make survival
Yeah.
checks.
Could I make a check for it?
Survival. Oh, that's
What?
good.
Should
I
I
have
take a look through for anything?
You can either help him or roll yourself.
I got
either
a
way.
natural 20.
Sure. I'll roll myself then. 15.
Okay. You guys both get you're not sure Arandur, if Bloodhawk feathers are really good or like talons or anything. You're not too sure. Maybe because I'm not sure. But you are able to harvest most of their talons and a good chunk of the red and brown feathers The red feathers are like crimson, like blood-colored feathers, but they're not obviously not blood-covered.
I'm gonna actually make a perception check to see if there's anything else in the forest that might be of danger at the moment.
Rydel, you actually do get a good few feathers yourself.
Okay.
It seems pretty quiet. Like it seems not too like weirdly quiet. It's just a kind of quiet forest from what this cawing of birds there was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you straight up, Shroom, I have no idea what goes from the component pouch because it all depends on your spells.
Yep.
That's cool.
So we'll just say, like, you can put them wherever you have, and if you ever need a feather, you technically do have a feather.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so now you can cast Featherfall. Congrats.
Yep.
How many feathers do I have?
Yeah.
A bunch.
We'll say between the two of you, you have about like a pound of feathers or so.
Holy shit. That's a lot of feathers.
I mean, it's lighter than a pound of steel, so I mean,
You're not
what
wrong.
can you do? That's for you, Liam.
God, a pound of feathers has to be something like. That's ridiculous.
a lot of feathers.
That's like 200-300 feathers.
I mean, it's 6 birds worth of feathers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna spend like 3 hours plucking them.
I mean,
I pulled them off in like 10 minutes. It's all
Yeah, it's like he just like went through and just ripped them out.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go
we,
with
it. Ranger for a
we
long
yanked
time.
out 300 feathers.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. You have enough. Shroom, you actually could use these feathers to make your own arrows later if you want to.
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
And you could have like red-tailed arrows.
with
That'd be
talons instead of.
I'm
arrows.
also gonna just like. Is it worth me doing? Are you gonna be able to let me know what I can pick up off the ground in my foraging as we're walking for the pouch?
It'll be assumed that whatever spells you have, you're actively looking for when you're walking.
Okay.
The thing with the foraging I was reading about is if you're wanting to do foraging for stuff as you guys are traveling, someone else has to do the perceptions.
Okay. Well,
You see what I mean?
both the things I've got right now are aren't component anyway. So.
Yeah. But when it
That's
comes
cool.
to it, if someone else does the perception checks while you're walking, you can assume that you're foraging for stuff, if whatever you might need.
Yeah. Or I won't be foraging here. I'll be on.
Yeah, it won't be. I won't be too big picky about it. So
Yeah.
I don't like being picky about that type of bullshit.
That's cool.
Okay. We are going to take a quick little break here because I just realized I don't have a map for the mines.
Oh, okay, sure,
I didn't grab a picture in time.
cool. I'll start heating up food then.
Yep, so heat up your food, bathroom, real quick break. People on YouTube, you won't fucking know there's a break anyway.
Yep.
And we'll be giving away this lovely wormwood dice box.
Oh shit! Hold on.
We're giving away this lovely wormwood dice box
Sponsored
that,
by
Sure.
D&D Beyond. No.
that
We're giving away
Shroom's
this
penis has
lovely
been on.
Wormwood dice box picture that we found on the internet.
Yep, this lovely PNG of a wormwood box.
It's a lovely.
Better quality than a JPEG.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
No, look, we're fancy here. We went to TIFF. Got TIFF. Let's
Yeah,
let's give the people
fuck
what they need.
So, as you guys, it takes you about another hour or so to get actually to the mines, to this like little boarded up area where it does have that symbol of the Breast Pine Mine Company across the wood. It is very faded old paint.
Mhm.
And like this is where she was sending you to. It seems like one of the boards had been torn off on the bottom side, but it's not anywhere around.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll need you guys to make strength checks to tear the boards.
Oh,
to get
okay.
open up the door.
Oh,
Okay. Oops. Pure old strength or athletics?
I would say pure strength.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
So 22. It's 19.
Hey,
Dang.
look at us.
You
being
guys
strong
each
boys.
get the boys off, or get the boys off. Get the boards off pretty well enough. Not too hard. They are pretty old, and like most of them, it's like ripping the nail. Like the spikes that are driving them into the stone are still there, but you're maybe just pulling the wood off. And it's kind of old and rotted a little bit. But you do see that it's a kind of like an 8 by 8 foot on the other side. And it goes for about 5 or 10 feet, and you see that there's this metal lift that is there.
Mm-hmm.
That is kind of rusty, but it's not too bad. And you see that it's a lever, like pulley type system. You guys are able to get onto it pretty easily. And the lever is a little bit rusted over just from age, but you're able to pull with it. I'd say Leovalor was able to pull the lever pretty well. And you guys get a nice, not super fast drop, but a good descent, about 100 feet down. It takes a little while before the elevator actually comes to a stop. And you are in what is essentially, as you can tell from looking around, who here does have dark vision or doesn't?
I do.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure Firbolg does not have dark vision.
I'm pretty sure
I don't
they do
think
not.
so. So right now it is completely dark in here, and the only one who could even make out anything on the other side of this lift is Arandur.
Arandur,
Uh-huh.
what's it look like in there?
Let's percept some things, shall we?
Yes.
No.
11. I would say with your dark vision, you can tell that from the kind of like entrance of where the lift stopped, there's like a stopper on an old rail track. You can see, and it's like there's some wooden beams that are like along the walls, and the ceiling's about 10 foot up for you.
Right.
And they are keeping like kind of like support beams, but you can just see kind of like the rail kind of goes off into what gets into complete darkness, and it is a little bit rusty. You see like there's old torch like supports on the support beams.
Are there any torches in them?
Not at the moment.
I'm going to... Rydel's gonna pull out one of his torches and light it.
Okay. With that extra light, you do see deeper in now, and actually about another 10 feet or so along the rail, there are 2 different rusty iron carts. One of them is kind of an actual like carriage type cart, and it's connected to the other one that is like a seesaw handle.
Alright. I wanna look in the cart and see if I can find anything.
It is empty. It
Yeah.
is rusted from age.
So they're on the rail line, right?
Yes.
Can I... How far down does this rail line go? Does it look like it goes down, or does it bend somewhere?
From what you guys can see, just by being in this room, it just kind of goes off down the corridor.
Actually, gentlemen, stay right here. I got this.
Alright.
I've heard that before.
I'm going to expend a wild shape
Okay.
and turn into a giant wolf spider.
Okay. You guys see as Leovalor, this, like, what are you, like 7 feet tall, Firbolg,
I'm
right?
6'6", which, by the way,
6'6".
funnily enough, I keep on saying 6'6", but in my D&D Beyond, I put down I'm 7'3".
Yeah. That's why I'm just confused.
Yeah, I'm 6 foot. I'm gonna keep with 6'6". Yeah.
Okay, so you see this, like, easy 6.5 feet tall Firbolg just kind of almost, like, anamorph his way down to this not very big, about the size of a dog, 8-legged spider.
A dog-sized spider, not very big.
Pretty much. Well, it's a medium creature. It's not a giant spider.
I understand
which is
that, but
large.
just remember those words. A
Yeah,
not so big spider, which is the size
Yeah.
of a dog.
you just saw this like kind of, goat/cow looking man turn into this dog-sized spider.
I'm gonna climb up the ceiling and start making my way
Quite
down.
unnerving.
Okay. You do have dark vision as the wolf spider,
Yes,
correct?
I have
Okay.
line sight 60 feet, dark vision 60 feet, passive perception
Okay.
16.
Yeah, it goes about maybe about 30 or so feet, and the rail splits, and you see that there's a lever that would be able to say which direction the rail is going,
Mhm.
and there's a right path and a left path.
I can't communicate, right?
No.
I'm going to go down. I'm on the ceiling, by the way.
Yep.
Going on the left path.
Because you're doing this, I'm just going to, just for flavor,
Meanwhile,
Quickly.
should we follow him or should we wait for the spider? What are...
I think let's go after him.
Maybe give him some distance.
I think that's probably for the best.
Boop. Spider 1.
Spider 1. Spider 1.
It's small technically, but it's Spider 1. So are you guys actually gonna go after him?
We'll keep like.
I've got my bow ready.
Are you gonna try to keep him in sight? Because I think the torches are like what 30, 40 foot, whatever, bright light or something.
It's like, I forget. They're like, I think it's a total of like 40 feet of light between bright and dim.
Okay.
Or 50 feet or something. Just barely out of range of.
Are you gonna try to keep him in sight though while he's crawling on the ceiling?
Like, that I could just barely see like his back legs.
Okay. So you can see the movement.
Yeah.
You can see the movement. Okay. So you see him
I'm-
go down this right side.
By the way, I'm also keeping on the lookout specifically for webs.
Okay.
For webbing.
Make a perception check then.
I'm glad that my mental stats are still the same.
Yep.
15.
There does not seem to be any webbing that you can see. Anything more than just like normal cobwebs.
Cool.
Nothing exuberant.
Cool. So in that case, I'm just gonna keep on trekking along.
Okay, so you're going down the right side.
Left side.
You said
I
left?
said left.
Okay. I'm gonna change that. Are you guys following him down the left, or are you gonna wait for him at that split?
Again,
You saw him go down left.
keeping like 50 feet behind, but
Okay.
yeah.
Down the left goes Juan about another 40 or so feet, and then all of a sudden you just see the rail stop, and it's this kind of like black pit underneath.
Okay.
And the rail is, you see, broken over the edge. And there is an other side. It's about a 30-foot gap.
1 second.
All right. You guys, 50 feet behind, you will see this rail continue as well if you're gonna if you're gonna follow him to that point. But you don't see the pit yet.
Yeah, we'll follow. We'll probably see the drop off of the light, and notice that there's a big pit.
You can see that the rail is like, you can tell the rail is very rusted from now, and it's getting older kind of as you go in almost, like it's just getting more and more damp in the air.
Okay. Do we reach the pit?
I'll say you will. Like, he's kind of like stopped above it. We'll just say like he's kind of like stopped and waiting for you guys. It's to make a perception check to see like how far.
Sure. I believe that's yeah. 17.
Okay, it seems like it's only about 20 feet or so down. Your light does kind of like shine into the bottom of it a little bit. If you're gonna like look over the edge.
I'm gonna shine the torch over it, see if I can see the bottom.
Okay. On the bottom, because of the torch that you have, you see that there are some like remnants of a skeleton of some sort, some bones and stuff down there.
And the gap is 30 feet.
Yeah, the gap is about 30 feet, and you see that there is rail on the other end that's broken as well. So it seems like at some point this did connect.
I guess we'll wait for him to come back.
Okay.
Did
you want to do anything about
Okay.
Did you want to do anything in the pit about the bones, or before we get back to Juan? Or?
Yeah. Let me look through my stuff.
Oh, they found
Juan, we said that you
there's a
stopped
skeleton.
above the pit.
Okay, yeah. Now with that. When I noticed like the light stopped following me, I would have definitely stopped, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
it's about 20 feet down, and there seems to be some skeletons. There seems to be a skeleton down there, or at least a body, or what used to be one.
yeah, there's some type of bones down there. They're not in any specific order that you can tell from at the top of the pit.
Rydel's really curious. He wants to go down.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't mind. Should we do the rope trick that we did last time?
Yes. I hand him the torch because
Alright.
who else am I going to give it to?
Okay.
And I'll I guess I'll either pass him one end of the rope or I'll tie it to the railing.
For now, we'll just do.
Yeah.
I'll tie it to the railing, so then I can climb out.
I'll make an active perception check in terms of things maybe coming from the other side or something like that.
Okay. First thing, I need Shroom to make a strength check
Why?
to hold up his weight while you're
Oh,
holding the
I
rope.
saw him tying it to the railing.
You tied it to the rail.
Oh, I thought you said giving him
Yeah,
Shroom. Sorry.
I mean,
Okay,
I can
you
make
get down the 20 feet.
I can make a strength check to see if I can keep holding the torch.
That one will be tough. I don't know.
You get down the 20 feet, and you see that these bones are kind of like, some of them are like half buried in dirt, some of them aren't.
So,
I need you to make a nature check to discern like what they are.
a nature check to discern what they are?
Yes.
Okay. 16.
Okay, you can tell that from you find actually part of a skull and you're able to pull it up, and it is seem to be like some type of wolf.
Seems to be a wolf skull. Is there? There doesn't seem to be anything else down here, like interesting wise, is there?
Not that you can tell, just that there was more than just one or two wolves, but it seems like they were both like dropped down here and like half buried and then died down here.
Half buried. All right.
Juan, on your perception check, there doesn't seem to be anything else.
I'm
Oh, did you not make it? I thought that was what the 15 was.
I mean, does it just look like they're here out of like starvation, or did they look like?
It seems like they
or-
could not get back up out of the pit.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's my
that's-
perception check, by the way.
Well,
Okay, yeah, everything seems pretty quiet to you.
um, while holding the rope, can I maybe try to climb the other side?
And like bring the rope kind of with you
Yeah,
around
hold
the
on
other
to
side.
rope. Yeah, it's 50 feet. of
Yeah,
rope.
sure. Make a athletics check to climb up.
Sure. 19.
Easily enough, you're able to get up to the other side, and you got the rope with you to tie around over there, or tie it to yourself, whatever.
All right. And now, say
Is that our only way of crossing?
seems like it. Is
We
that?
can't go around it.
No, it's covered from
okay.
side to side of this little cabin.
Oh.
Yes. So just untie it on that end, and I'll tie it to this end, and you can climb up.
Yep. All right, let's do that.
Okay, so are you gonna like basically try to like untie it, swing into the pit,
Yep.
then climb back up?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just need a strength or athletics for climbing back up on the other side then, because jumping into the pit safely, you'll be fine.
Athletics.
Well,
Going
use-
back up.
Using the rope to kind of like George of the Jungle swing your way down.
18.
Easily enough with the rope being tied securely, you're able to pretty easily rappel your way up. I don't think that's the right word for that.
Yeah, that is.
Is that I thought rappel was down. I thought that maybe it'd be
Put a
another
ball
one.
up or down. Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But you do see that the rail goes on for just keeps going on for here. If you're gonna keep following it.
I guess so.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Okay.
What-
Juan, you're still just crawling along
Yeah,
the ceiling.
Juan.
Yep.
We'll
Yep.
let Juan go ahead, and then 50 feet
Okay.
back we'll follow.
As you kind of you stop to let Juan go ahead, he does get far enough, and then you actually see him stop because Juan, you have entered another room.
Oh, okay.
It's not too far away, but it seems to be a very small chamber. There's no exits to it. But you get make a perception check for me because you see like there's some rusted pickaxes like on the floor scattered in the room. 20. You get hints with your, I would say semi-enhanced sight in the spider form of glints of like this kind of like reddish glints along pieces of the wall. Are you guys going to follow as soon as he stops?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll follow up.
Sorry, reddish
Okay.
glints?
Yes.
Hmm.
Like this is like almost like a glinting like shine every now and then from the wall.
Can I be keeping an eye out, checking for traps?
You can make a perception check.
No, we don't need that.
Okay. As far as you know, everything seems perfectly untrapped and everything for now.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys enter this room as well. You
I
see the
scuttled-
rusty pickaxes.
I scuttled on down and like just okay, this is gonna be weird. I pulled up one forcep as a stop, and then do a circle forcep, and then point to the room. And then I try to point to my eyes. One of my eye. Yeah.
Is he giving us breaching clear commands as a spider?
I want you to
What's
make
happening,
an
boy? Did little
intelligence
Timmy fall down the
check.
well?
Yeah. Can we get a performance check for that?
No, yeah, performance. That's a better one. I want you to make a performance check as a spider. Okay. I would say, Arandur, you recognize some of these like signals and waving that the spider is trying to give you. There's something in the room.
Okay.
There's something in the room. Keep an eye out. That's the mission I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Right. Yeah. So I'll.
You have to make your own perception check to see anything else in the room.
Yeah. I will see what I can percept. 18.
You do see that around the room, in a couple small places, there are some reddish glints as well from the walls themselves.
Possibly gemstones. Not quite sure, but I don't think they're gonna really help us here.
Does the room continue on?
No, there are no exits.
Right. Can I go up and properly have a look at these red things and see if I can find out what they are, and maybe if I can.
You do see that there are like corners every now and then, like angles of some type of gems in the wall, and they are reddish in color.
Any that I can remove?
You can try to simply dig them out. There are pickaxes in the room.
Ooh.
That are kind of rusted.
Do I have a burrow?
No.
No.
As a
I
spider?
don't think so.
Not as this type of spider.
Not as wolf spider.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Are any of the pickaxes in decent shape?
They are kind of like rusted, but they are sturdy enough that you feel like you can kind of pick one up and swing it around a little bit. It sticks. It doesn't just fly off the handle.
Cool. I'll take the nicest looking one. Or at least
Okay.
the most well kept looking one.
I don't know if
Okay.
it's worth trying to get any of these gems. Like, the noise of digging them out might. How do I
Yeah,
put
can I
this?
shine a light to them? Get a better look.
Attract unwanted attention.
Okay. You shine a light to them, and they glint off as if they're a reddish gem of some kind. You can make a history check if you want to maybe know what kind. By what you can tell.
I mean, I don't. Rydel doesn't care that much about gemstones
Okay.
or money, so he
Yeah.
sees shiny. He's like, interesting.
Okay, so I guess we turn around and go back.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
Yeah.
So you're not going to worry about picking anything out, or
Uh,
just going to...
Oh,
I'll do another quick pass with the torchlight, see if I see any sort of like other entrances or any sort of like anything peculiar.
Okay,
I'll grab a pickaxe and try and like jimmy one out without actually hammering into the rock so I don't make any noise.
Okay, make a strength check.
That's an 18 perception.
Okay, it seems like it's just a pretty solid room. Like this was the end of a digging area at some point.
Oh.
You try to dig, like you're pushing to get into this rock, and you just can't seem to get through the rock itself to even try to pry one out. It's like hard stone.
Oh well. Well,
I'm really
they're stuck pretty
tempted.
fast, I think.
Listen, I'm
Can't
not
just move
reverting
on.
back anytime soon. By the way, I have an hour on this, so just let me
Yep,
No.
yep.
person.
I'm going to hang the pickaxe on one of the like straps on my bag.
Okay, so you have a pickaxe now with you.
Yep.
All right,
Pickaxes are good, man.
They are.
that's fine. Is that all you guys are gonna do?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine thick, right?
Okay. You guys head back, and we'll say it's Juan's able to go up the wall, and you guys are easy enough able to do the same rope trick to get over.
Yep.
I'll say with you guys being able to actually help each other do it this time, rather than just one of you went and then one of you came back.
Yeah.
You guys are able to do it well enough.
Guess we go.
You get back to the fork in the road,
Go the other way.
and you'll follow the rail to the right side now, And you see it's kind of like actually now winding downwards. Just like this very long, slow curve. For about 70 feet or so. Juan, are you... Juan, actually, big question. Juan, are you going stealthily on the roof?
I will definitely go stealthily on the roof.
Okay.
So I'm going to make the stealth checks. Yes.
Obviously, I won't have you two roll one because you have a light.
And yeah, we're we're keeping far enough back that our light wouldn't affect.
No,
wolf
nothing in front of Juan. So yes,
So-
go ahead and make that roll, Ron.
Stealth.
Or Juan.
Stealth, right?
Yep.
Okay.
22. All right.
Can I walk ahead of Rydel outside of the torchlight?
If you'd like to.
Yeah.
Like along with the spider.
Well, in a sort of staggered formation, as it were.
So in that
Okay.
case, then I'll be up here.
Yeah, I'm staying 50 feet where I could just barely see the spider. Unless you're pushing ahead, then I'll stay.
But no, we won't do the exact. But
Yeah.
I know what you
This
mean.
is the formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like that.
So
That's
Shroom, are you moving stealthily as well, trying
Yes.
to? Okay. Because if you're like just outside the light, then we'll know.
Look at that. Look at us. Look at us.
22s. Okay.
I have a light.
You guys see that Juan, you're coming to a kind of an entrance to another room, and the rail ends with an iron stopper like it did in the front.
Okay.
And from what you can tell in the room, make a perception check.
First.
From what you can tell without the light or anything. David, I'm gonna assume that anytime you see Juan stop, you're gonna stop.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Room's clear.
Room's good.
Well, I'm gonna tell you just what's in the room. You see a bunch of scattered remains of like tables, broken tools. Seems like they're mostly just kind of scattered around the room.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
It's a decently big room. You see that there is a small hallway on the other side. That's what you're able to see.
You signaling for us to follow?
Yeah, no, all clear, guys. I just do like a. How about this? One tap with my hind leg is going to be hold. 2 taps, keep on going. All right.
Uh-huh.
So I do 2
Sure.
taps.
That's how you tell us on as a spider.
Yes.
Right, I'll keep going.
Sure.
Well, you see him tap twice and then he moves.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah.
you can assume.
I'll keep going cautiously.
Okay.
Keep my eye out for anything.
I'll say this, Rydel, as you come into the room, there's more light now in the area. You see that a lot of these tools are broken. Some of them are rusted and destroyed. You can tell. And you can tell, like, from a lot of this, that it seems like this was like a workshop type area that was just kind of old and decrepit at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation check, investigation check for me though.
Investigation, sure.
As you're kind of walking through, you're taking a slower time than the other two.
Yeah, because I have the light source. I don't want to ruin their stealth.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay, you do see that the stopper rail, at where the room kind of enters, is showing rust as well. Although you see like it's just like spots of rust. It's not like everything else that you've seen is like it's being like from one direction across the metal. This is like actual spots of rust.
Interesting. Make a mental note of that. Does it look like it was messed with recently?
What do you mean by messed with?
The stopper, is it like a... Maybe I misunderstood. Is it like a lever, or is it just like a stopper?
It's like... It's a stopper for the carts,
For the
so the
carts?
cart can't
Okay.
go further.
Okay. And it's like it's spots of rust? Or...
Yes, and I would say like the stoppers are like 2 feet tall, and they're like actual just pure metal.
Like blocks of metal?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're just like almost like it's somewhere you can put your hand there, and the spot is about the size of your hand, but they're just across the stopper. Meanwhile, everything else has like rust on one end, and it seems to be like creeping up like rust usually does.
Okay.
So these have been used.
Cool.
I can't say
I have
anything.
a theory, but I don't know if Rydel would have a theory. So
Oh,
we're gonna
You can roll an intelligence check to see if Rydel would have a theory. I'm all for those type of rolls to see if you're willing to.
I don't think it's something Rydel would have known, but I'll.
Okay.
Yeah, even with that roll, I don't. Even if he succeeded, I don't think it's something he would have known.
That's fair.
But-
That's fair.
All right, but we continue. I guess.
Okay.
I'm scuttling up the ceiling still, like on the walls, and I'm
Yep.
sitting above.
Yep. You see that on the other entrance, it's a ramp that's heading downwards. And it's only heading downwards. You can see only about 40 feet until it opens up again. It's not a very long ramp down.
Okay.
Are you wanting to just go down it, or are you wanting to wait for them, or what are you wanting to do?
How much time am I feeling with the swarm right now?
I would say you're feeling like you're on the back like 10, maybe or 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh,
By how long that curve was to come down.
so I have that much time left in my form?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna get down the floor. I'm gonna turn back.
Before going down the ramp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a weird experience. Oh, okay. There's a ramp down here, guys. And goes down. Don't know where it leads to at the moment. Didn't see that when I was... Oh man, so many eyes. Oof. Okay.
Only way to go is forward, I think.
Yep, unfortunately, only way to go forward. What did you find on that? It was rust on those things?
Yes, everything seemed quite rusted. The brakes for the carts, they were rusted in strange ways, though.
How do you mean in strange ways?
Most of the rust, like on the pickaxes and on the other blocks of metal, it seemed very natural. On the one that I looked at, it seemed like it was a spot. It was created.
Can I make some sort of nature arcana, I don't know, check on the description?
I would say it would, because you're recalling information, it would be some type of nature check.
Okay.
It's because you're recalling the information about it.
Nope.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're functional well with like mines and mountains and what could be in them, but you just don't get anything from rust.
All
Yeah,
right.
no. Alright.
Leovalor needs a headband of intellect. That's what I heard.
I'm not liking this. I'm on like hyper alert right now.
God. On the bright side, I don't use metal weapons.
Nope.
Leovalor, make a perception check,
None of us do.
as you're the one on top of the ramp right now.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Okay.
I don't see the danger.
9.
Danger straight.
Okay.
Okay. I'm good.
Alright.
As you guys ready to head down?
Yep.
Yeah, guess so.
Nothing's wrong.
Okay. You guys enter the ramp, and as you're kind of going, all of a sudden, Rydel, you just start hearing this clicking sound from the other side of it.
From behind?
No, from down the ramp ahead of you.
Oh shit.
You hear this clicking and kind of like skittering sound. It's
Do you
very
guys-
faint.
Do you guys hear that?
What?
I heard skittering. It didn't sound like spider skittering, right?
No, it sounds just like something moving across stone.
Yeah, I heard there's movement up ahead.
Didn't
What?
hear it, but honestly, in these caves, there might be something living in here, like what Lorelei said. So,
Leovalor,
Bow is
maybe we should want
fully
to-
drawn. I am edging forward slowly.
Okay, stealth check for Arandur.
I am.
Can I
Leo,
not
you
use
should
the same one
probably-
I got before? It was really good.
I have a quarterstaff in one hand, and I'm flexing primal what is it called? Primal savagery in my other hand.
Or
don't
you
you
still
have a
have the
shield?
torch on?
Do you have
I-
a shield out?
You do have a shield. Just
I
do you have it out?
Yeah. If you're
So-
flexing a
Never
staff in one
mind.
hand-
Never mind. I am just flexing my staff. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Am I re-rolling on stealth then?
Yes,
Why?
because with
That's
with
easy.
disadvantage because of the torch, because it's only 40 feet. You're gonna be in the torchlight.
Oh. I'll roll again then. Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay,
Carson,
I can
can
do
you
this.
see that?
That's alright.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know if everybody else can. I don't know if you enabled auras.
I don't remember if I did or not, honestly, either. But I could see it. Either way, it's fine. Doesn't need it.
Wait, the aura?
Yeah, I put a light
Nope.
aura of 40 feet.
I did not see it.
Okay. What is your guys' marching order as you're going? Is Arandur's up front? I know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought I was still behind Leo.
You're the one said you were skittering it. You move like slowly itching ahead, so that's why I
Assuming
put
that
you
Leo
up
was
front.
still ahead of me.
Leo doesn't have dark vision, so he probably came back into the light.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I'm
right. I'll
like-
be
yeah.
the one in front then. Why not?
Okay.
I
Are
have
you
my-
like this?
I have my bow out and ready and knocked and set.
Are you kind of like this?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to quickly draw what shit is. So here's kind of like the ramp you guys are coming down.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's gonna open up to here.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds
Let
good.
me quickly read again what I had written down. Yeah.
It's unfortunate that the one with dark vision is the one who doesn't want to be up ahead.
Goggles of night vision, anyone? Yes?
Yeah, can we find some of those? That sounds like fun.
That sounds like
Dwarves
a lot
can't
of
see in the dark, right? So there's probably one around here. Belt of Dwarven kind.
clearly.
Nice.
Mm,
Is that a bridge?
Yeah, it's where my crude drawing of a bridge is.
Alright. Exciting.
Alright.
That.
Is this staircase, or is this like...
Those are both staircases that are going to be going down.
Okay.
Okay.
And like, I'll just here.
and
Oh, it's a river.
it's a river.
Can I hear the rushing water?
Yes, that would be another thing you can hear. I just wanted to get it drawn real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. You guys are kind of getting to the foot of the ramp. You can hear the rushing of like a natural river. It's not going super fast, but you can just hear the water flowing. And you can see now with the edge a stone bridge. And it's like, it seems to be almost completely carved out of the stone itself. It's like there's no wood to it at all, with stairs on either end that would go down to where the river is. Before we actually do anything else, you guys see on the bridge
Are those sleds?
you see, you see three like gray colored, like some type of lizard thing. They're about humanoid size, like up on their 2 feet, but they're like digging into this orange colored insect that is laying there dead. And as you guys kind of like creep to the edge of the tunnel and you see all this, all of a sudden you see one of the lizard heads pop up, turn to you, and just make this very, very loud, loud for the room that you're in, just over the rushing water, kind of like, I don't want to call it a shriek, no, it's not that, but it's very, like, guttural
Leo,
sound.
you're happy for me to shoot this thing right now?
It's initiative.
Because I was ready to shoot anything.
Those are not natural.
Those are out
Can
of
I
game
get in a shot before we
troglodytes.
roll?
Out of game, those are troglodytes.
Oh, troglodytes. All right.
Can I get in
Does Aaron get... Does
Can I
he
get in a
What?
shot before we roll?
Because he had an
No,
arrow knocked
because
the whole time.
of your stealth. They heard you. That's what the natural one was.
Okay.
Might be.
That's how I win with that.
There. I got a 12 for
Natural
initiative.
20.
Hey, there we go.
Natural 20, not bad.
Yeah, so there you go. You get your first shot.
Nice.
And then 12.
12.
That was the other one for David?
And
Yep.
then 8 for Juan.
8, not 7. That's right.
Alright.
Okay.
Got it. I get to fight with a torch in my hand.
Yes, you do.
That's fine. I'm just gonna Muay Thai everybody down anyway.
Basically.
Yeah, these are troglodytes. Basically, like, melted skin lizard-looking motherfuckers.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
For people on YouTube, I'll put them up in the a picture of them out.
Nope.
They
Oh,
don't
well,
need
it's not. David said so.
that type of horror.
See, I knew there was a rust monster.
Yep,
I figured that part
there
out.
was.
And this thing here.
Oh, is the rust monster dead? Is that... No,
That's
it's
dead.
not.
It is dead, and they are like feeding off of it.
Oh.
Wait, I heard skittering.
Yes.
So it's recently killed.
Well, it was them moving around that you can assume.
Oh.
Because they have, like, clawed feet.
Ah. Okay, skittering makes me think like spider legs.
Yeah. I get what you mean. That's just that's the thing
Okay,
I
that's
just had
fine.
written
That's
down.
fine. That's why I wanted to clarify.
Yep.
See how
And
far.
then Juan, you said yours was 8.
8.
Okay.
Alright.
First up is Shroom.
Right. Bonus action, Hail of Thorns,
Okay.
and we are going to longbow this guy.
Which one was it? Orange?
Orange.
Okay.
Shoo. 26.
That hits.
Okay, so for him. So your orange boy is going to take 6. That's rubbish.
Okay. 6 points for an orange.
And then the target and each creature within 5 feet got to make a dex save.
Each creature within 5?
So
Okay.
that's orange and blue.
What's your save?
12.
Blue failed.
Okay. So then they take. Bloody hell.
Blue, like, just failed. He rolled an 11 and their dex was 0.
10. Okay, so blue failed, so blue takes 9 points of piercing.
Oh, dang. That's pretty good. And red
And-
succeeded with a natural 20.
Oh, red
Ah.
isn't. Red wasn't in range, I think.
Do I roll?
Oh, no, red wasn't. So within 5 feet, yeah, red
Yeah.
wasn't.
So the one who succeeded takes half of that.
But he wasn't in range. That's what we were saying.
The one who succeeded. The one who succeeded, he said. He was aiming
Yeah,
at
there was-
orange.
Yes. And red, you said within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Right? Red's not in range.
No, but blue is.
Yes, that's the one that failed.
Okay, so orange takes half of that.
Oh, I didn't realize orange took it too.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what I was
Gotcha.
talking about.
Orange took what?
Half of
4.
that. Yeah.
Okay. He's still up and hanging on.
So orange took 10 and blue took 9.
Yeah. I was confused there. All right. David.
That's me. Wait.
Oh no, wait. Arandur can move. You can move around. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm good to stay exactly where I am.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm next.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Actually, hang on. How far away are they?
Some of them
They
are
are a
about
ways.
65 feet away.
50 to 65 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna
They are always.
move
Alright.
to there and hope that they can't move that far.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to, with my torch, I'm just gonna run at them 50 feet.
Oh my lord.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have
He has
no
50 feet of movement.
I have no option. I have nothing. What am I gonna do? Wait for them to come at me?
Yes.
Yes.
Nope. Nope. We're fighting. All right. I'm attacking.
Okay.
Shit. 22.
Attacking red.
Yeah, red.
That hits.
Awesome. That is going to be a lovely D4 for 8 damage.
Okay. It's a good hit.
Does he look beat up or like
I need you to make a con save.
con save? Oh, right. God damn it. Okay. Con save is 13.
Okay. As you're running to get to these things, you finally get to and you go into. As you hit, it just seems like there's just this overwhelming stench of just death and rotten meats and something that just comes over to you, but you're able to fight it off, luckily.
Okay. Cool. But does he look beat up or does he just like
The one hit took a
fried?
pretty good chunk out. It took a pretty good like punch and almost like he's like shaking off the effects of it. Like, it was a pretty good hit. You like dazed him for a second.
Okay. Guess I'll bonus action punch him again.
Do you have to punch with your torch hand now?
No, I have.
No?
I have-
Okay. I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
I'm just gonna like knee him.
Okay. I just knew you had a
it's
torch
all
in your
elbow-
hand, so...
It's all elbows and knees, baby. All elbows and knees.
Gotcha. That's fine.
Uh,
Hand, shoulders, knees, and toes. Got it?
head, shoulders, knee, and toe. Yeah. Do I want one or two? I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just gonna flurry.
Okay. You spend a key point.
I spend a key point. First
Yes.
attack is 16
That hits.
for 5 damage.
Okay. That actually is able enough to the second hit, you're able to basically sidekick him into like this small railing that is on this bridge, and he goes down. He's basically here and like on the railing, draped dead.
Nice.
You're not gonna let me get 5 feet and use my second flurry attack, are you?
No.
You don't have movement, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
We can have it so you didn't spend the key point. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll let that happen. That's fine.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked if you.
Because say if it was gonna be 4 damage, like I didn't remember how much your plus damage was, so
all right. So yeah, that's my turn then.
okay. Next up is the 2 troglodytes that are alive. Both of them are gonna come around the rust monster to here, and to here.
Uh-huh.
The first one will swing out with its first attack.
Okay.
Oh wow, these guys make a lot of attacks. I just looked down.
Wait, what?
Holy shit.
They have 3 multi.
They have multi-attack and 3 attacks.
Oh fuck! I didn't know
I just
that.
looked. I was like, wait a second.
That's sick.
So the first one, he's going to attempt to bite out at you. That's a 12,
Miss.
which misses. The second one is a 6
Miss.
and a 20, unnatural.
Unfortunate.
So the second one does 2 points of slashing damage. It's like it just bites at you and you dodge out of the way and just swings wildly twice, and one catches you in the side.
Okay.
The other one's going to do the same as it's fighting. That is a 5.
Yep.
Then a 15.
Miss.
Okay. And another 15.
Yes.
Welcome to Throck.
Yeah. And you're just able to dodge out of a lot of these swipes, but one caught you,
Yeah.
surprisingly. Okay, Juan.
Torch in hand. You guys got vision on him. Don't worry.
Now, here's the question. Rydel, you have a good deck save, right?
I know exactly what you're thinking.
Oh god. I don't like anything about this.
I know exactly what he's thinking because I've thought the same.
I'm gonna move up one space, and as a kind gesture, you're gonna feel a summer breeze go through you, Rydel.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty much capped off, but sure, go for it. One.
You gain 2 hit points back. 1
2
temp,
points or-
1 actual.
So 6, 110.
1 temp.
Me too.
And then I'm gonna make that range attack for Ice Knife
Okay.
Oh.
on
That's what we're doing today.
on
Orange?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit.
16.
It hits.
Hey, it actually hits. I
We
can
couldn't
do
hit the
additional-
rust monster.
It's dead.
Still can hit that square.
Oh, well, sure.
Okay.
It's 1d10 damage. 4 damage.
Okay. And orange goes down. Is this Rydel, you just see this like basic icicle just stab this thing in the chest, and then it explodes.
Yeah, I'm ready
Make a
for
dex
that.
save.
I've seen it explode a few times. I'm ready for
Yeah,
it.
make a dex save.
Jesus fucking
Juan,
Christ.
roll your damage.
25.
Okay, so the dex save you saved. So was it half or no?
Half.
Okay, so you take 4 points, Rydel. Just this
Fuck
cold
you.
coming against you.
I mean, the summer breeze, man. Only 2 points.
Blue was not quick enough and took all of it.
They literally died in one hit after the hail of thorns. That was a little excessive.
Juan, are you moving anymore?
Ugh.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay. Now, as you're moving in, you're like, okay, that's a pretty good hit. All of a sudden, you just hear more skittering, and 3 drop from the ceiling.
Uh-oh.
right around you.
You deserve every second of it.
Just you look up as you hear the skittering, and it seems like they almost like come out of the rock themselves and just drop down onto the bridge.
I see that I have made a mistake. Rydel, I apologize.
Shroom, it is your turn.
Yes.
That was initiative count 20, so it's your turn now, technically.
Oh God, help me.
All right.
They still have their turn, but that was just them appearing.
Okay. Let's see. Green boy.
Okay.
The man here.
Your
He's
ally,
Okay, I will bonus action Hunter's Mark him.
Okay. We will use, as long as he's alive, this as your hunter's mark.
Alrighty. And then
Just so you know who it's on.
he's gonna take a longbow shot.
Okay.
11.
That just hits.
Nice. Okay.
You're just able to pierce through their, like, weird, scaly armor.
Alright. Thank God for that. Alright, 1d8 plus 4. So he's gonna take 12 points of damage,
Okay.
plus an additional 4.
God.
And with your hunter's mark, you are able to, as you see him drop, you just go and it just pierces through the back of his neck. And Juan and Leo, you see this arrow come out the mouth of it as it's like yelling at you.
Right. That's me done. Yes. That's me done.
Okay. Next is the new ones.
Boy.
The first one, good old red blue, is gonna make the 3 swings at this. What it thinks is probably a cow on 2 legs, because these things are dumb. The first one is a 19.
To Juan.
Yes.
Yes.
Juan has 14 AC, so I'm ready for any damage.
That is
my
3 points.
My penance is upon me.
That is 3 points of damage.
Yep.
The second attack is a natural 1,
Okay.
and the third attack is a 7.
No.
So you got hit by 1.
Yay.
I'm rolling really like shit on these attacks.
Yay, thank you.
Green blue is going to come up here as well, ambushing, going after the one they think they ambushed. That's cocked as fuck because this dice thing is tiny. That's a natural 20.
Get ready for the
So you
healer
take
to go down.
6 points of piercing damage.
I'm taking that dirt nap.
Oh.
You're down. You're unconscious.
Uh-oh.
Okay. It looks up and sees this other creature now go down in front of it, and it's going to attempt to run it right out, but I don't think it can make it all the way. It can.
Fucking bring it.
And it's going to come at you with its other, swinging out with its claws at you, because it bit down on your friend.
Sure.
The first one is a 21, so 2 points.
Okay.
The second one is a 17,
That's my AC.
so 3.
3 points.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is up on you, David, as it's your turn.
Pain. Suffering.
You don't have to make the save again, because you succeeded the last time.
So I'm going to punch this dude. Just knee him in the gut.
Okay.
12.
Yes.
5 damage.
Okay.
And let's see, what would Rydel do? I have options here. I have a lot of options here.
Yeah. You did not spend that key
I
point
did not,
earlier,
so I'm going to... What do I want to do? I see that guy. I'm gonna run over here by Leovalor.
Okay. He will make an attack of opportunity on you
He
as you run
cannot.
by you. Why not?
Anytime I melee attack somebody, I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Mobile. You're right. I forgot.
Damn feats.
And
I forgot about that because I forget that you have a feat this early.
And I'm going to spend a key point for patient events.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to get past... to get to...
Understandable. Juan, make a death save.
Here we go.
First one, first session. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I saw David's natural 1 come up.
Yeah.
It dropped back down as your typing was done. I'm like, ah, fuck, not again. Okay, yeah, you have a first save, first success.
Mm-hmm.
Shroom, you're up.
Right, I'm assuming that Rydel can deal with this boy.
Yeah. And that guy back there is low.
Yep, and you are at the top of a ramp, so you do have, like, vision on him.
Yeah. So I have vision on
Because you're, like, elevated. Yeah, the far one, because you have, like,
Yeah,
you have, like,
you're up,
elevated.
You're up
yeah.
above him.
Right, bonus action. Hunter's Mark is moving to this boy.
Gotcha.
And yeah, he's gonna take a nice big fat longbow.
Okay.
And that is 15.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. D8 plus 4. So he takes 8 points of damage plus an additional 10 points of damage.
Should be
And
enough.
your arrow brings another one down.
Yes.
As he turned around and, like, confused, the Rydel was able to just blow past him, and he just meets an arrow to the face.
God, I love mobile. I really like mobile.
For a month,
Yeah.
then doesn't need to spend a key point to do the Step of the Wind. It's amazing.
Yeah.
God.
Anything else you're doing, Shroom?
I'm
You have your movement.
I'm gonna stick where I am.
Okay. Next up is the blue-red one, who's gonna now see this other small child looking in front of him. Is it the first attack is disadvantage or all attacks?
All
for
attacks.
patient
All
numbers?
attacks.
I take
Gotcha.
the dodge action.
Wanted to make sure. So the first attack is a 6.
Yep.
Then a 11.
Nope.
And a 7.
Yes.
So it's just swiping wildly at you, and you're just juking it around all these things.
All right.
And it's your turn, David.
It's my turn. All right. I'm just going to like elbow him with my torch hand.
Okay.
25.
Oh, yes.
That is 7 damage.
Okay.
And God, yeah, I'll just auto attack. I'll just do a bonus action attack.
I'll just auto attack.
21,
Yes.
6 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Real simple, real straightforward. Just elbow 1, elbow 2. Just like
Okay.
snap his neck. Yeah.
Okay, 2 quick strikes, one to the gut and one to the side of the head, and you feel him go limp after your second one. He just goes down, just slogs to the floor.
And I immediately try to service the Furbolg.
Okay. Are you medicine checking him, or what are you doing?
I guess I'll medicine check him.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Will certainly do my best to. 19.
Okay. You come up stable, or you're stable. You don't come up to one, I don't think.
It's a state. I'm stable, yeah. So I don't have to make that.
You are stable.
Alright.
We have... Yeah, might as well just feed him my potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'll
get to
fix my
take care of
potion.
Leo there. I'm gonna search these bodies. I'm gonna search the bodies.
Roll... It's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Plus
Yep.
2, yes.
Nope, that's not the command for it. Slash roll?
Yep,
Slash roll, yeah.
roll.
This is slash, the other one's dash. It's stupid.
7.
Okay, you regained 7 hit points, Leo, and you come back after... Last thing you saw was this lizard-like creature slashing at you. Shroom, for your investigation, it seems like these things are very minimal.
Right.
As in, they are like a literal just like lizard-like creatures, and you get the smell of just death and like just rotting shit from them.
Yeah. What about
Oh.
Rusty boy.
On the rust guy,
yeah.
you can see with your investigation that a lot of it, like, it seems like it was killed some time ago, and like seems like the trogs are like eating at the innards or whatever. But you see along like the edges of the actual carapace, like the actual armor of this creature, it seems like there's like acidic burns. Like it's just still kind of like slow like smoke to it when you're looking at it.
Acidic.
It's not so much that they were like pierced or cut at or clawed in as it was just like burned away.
Not something that these troglodytes could do.
Do you know that?
I don't know that.
Roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Or nature, whichever one, if it matters.
Oh yeah, let's do nature.
Okay. Either way, that'd be fine.
Let's very much do nature. 12.
Okay, you can tell just by the way these guys seem to be fighting and the injuries to your friends that, or whatever, your colleagues, that they weren't seem to be having any acidic qualities to them.
Okay.
And when you appeared to them, they were just digging into this thing. So.
All right, I'll wander on back.
Oh.
A little bit more of a scare than last time. How you doing there, Leo?
They just came out of nowhere. Wow.
You did.
Yes.
How are you doing? I'm sorry for hitting you.
Yeah, maybe next time a bit of warning.
A bit of warning, and I should honestly try to shoot just a little bit more past with that thing, knowing that the explosion is more than enough than the actual hit. I apologize.
Nice
Maybe.
dodges though, Rydel.
Yeah, you. Wait, he did the dodging thing?
Yeah, he he dodged most of the attacks.
Oh, good.
Maybe we
Gentlemen,
could take a quick break when maybe outside of the smell.
Short rest would be good if we can.
I can double check something. Do I get smells like a short rest?
No, you're
No.
not a land druid.
I'm not that land druid. Oh, okay.
Do you get your bomb of the sun record back on a short rest?
I'm pretty sure I do.
I think that's the thing you do.
Nope. Do not
Nope. Okay.
rest. Nice. Alright.
Lucky.
Cool. It's fine. It's fine. So in that case, then I will not spend my last spell slot since we are taking a short rest and not in this area. Cool.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
like past the stench.
Yeah, let's go past.
Maybe like
Okay.
down here or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell like the stench is basically just around the creature. So when you guys get more than like say 10 feet outside of it, it kind of drifts away. It's definitely more to them. Are all three of you doing your short rest, or someone doing something and not spending hit dice, or?
I'm spending
I'm
a die.
100% spending hit dice.
Is my what's my? Where is it saying on roll 20? Not roll 20. D&D Beyond my hit die.
Click
Druids
your
are
HP.
8s.
Kick my HP.
Yep. You should be able to have it there.
Current HP.
Or if you just go to short rest
Yeah,
at
you
the
can
top.
click
Oh, okay, there we
I
go.
need to take a long rest to get my spells back.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
I won't take a short rest then, because I don't need to.
I
Okay,
assume
what are you
that
going
by
to
now
do?
my torch runs out.
I'm gonna have a little investigate around this.
It will, I say, by the end of the short rest.
Yeah,
It will.
they only last an hour.
And then
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
spend.
gonna investigate around this area.
I'll spend one.
Okay.
See
One
if I
hit
can
die.
see anything about the water, the steps. See if I can find anything of interest.
What you can just see just by kind of looking is that the water is pretty murky and brown.
Right.
Just like it's definitely like sediment filled. You can make a perception check to see if you can like see deeper into it. It's not flowing very hard, so
Yeah.
it's not like it's kicking up a lot of dirt.
19.
Oh, you're
Okay.
back 7.
As you're looking into the river, you see like it's definitely sediment from deeper in the mountain. You can't seem to tell exactly, but you look in the really close, kind of like almost putting your face right to the edge, right to the surface of the water, and you see what looks like something wooden at the bottom, and it seems to just have like just a hint of metal to it, but it's like kind of in the river bottom itself. It's only like a part of it that you can see.
How deep's the river looking?
It would, for what you can tell, it may be 15, maybe 20 feet deep. It's really hard to tell exact depth of how murky it is.
Are you guys taking a short rest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you toss over and if anyone can spare a torch just to give me a bit more light here, this down here I look at.
Yeah, I guess I can. I'll eventually, with the last of the torch, I guess I'll
Yeah, that
help
works.
them out.
Alright.
Even with the torchlight, it doesn't seem to be able to cut through the actual sediment, because that seems what's being keeping a lot of the light. You can see that there. You can still see like there is some shape down there in the bottom, but you can't get any more detail.
I'm gonna. Presumably there are sort of like pebbles or stones or whatever around the area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take one and chuck one in towards like here, just to see if it disturbs anything living.
Okay. You throw it in. You see it kind of go through the sediment that's being washed through. It moves a little bit just from the currents, but nothing seems to happen.
Right. Keep an eye out for me there, Rydel. I'm going in.
Do you need a rope or something to hold on
That'd be
to?
grand. Yes, that'd be nice if you could. If you could rope me up and like hold on.
Yeah, I'll do just that.
All right. Sploosh. I'm gonna get whatever that
Sploosh.
thing is.
Okay. Make an athletics check just to fight, because you gotta kind of fight the current to stay on a straight path to it.
I'll do what I can to like stand over here to sort of pull him
11.
closer to where he wants to go.
Okay. You get kind of drifted for a second, and then like fight your way through to actually get to it. And it seems like it's like the corner of a chest of some sort, but it's kind of still hard for you to keep your eyes open with all the sediment flying.
Right. I'm getting a handhold on the chest and just yanking myself out.
Okay, make a strength
Yeah,
check.
I'll pull.
Yeah.
Yep.
pulling out.
Okay, make just each one of you then make your own strength checks.
Strength check.
5.
Yep. 5.
I don't have that. Save. 19.
Okay. Arandur, you're like trying to pull it out, and it's like just stuck to the bottom. All of a sudden, you feel your waist pulled, and all of a sudden everything comes with you as Rydel is pulling you up. And as you get to like the upper part of the river, you're able to actually swim and drag this fairly decent sized wooden chest up onto the bank. It's
Alright.
covered in mud and muck as you're pulling it up.
I found a
Hey.
chest.
Interesting.
Is it locked?
It is not.
Is it trapped?
Make an investigation check.
We all explode with the fireball.
That's an extra one.
Ooh,
Seems fine.
seems okay.
Excellent.
Assuming that any kind of trap on it is gone, I'm going to
Yeah, it's probably waterlogged. That's fine.
open it and spring back.
You open it. Nothing happens.
Excellent. What's in it? Rydel didn't even move.
Yeah, he's just
Well, I
like,
was "Oh,
good
what's
job.
here?" Oh, let's see what we got.
In the chest, you're able to find 2 bags of coin that you can see, and through some counting, you're able to see about 15 gold pieces
Jesus.
and 20 silver pieces.
Okay.
15, not 50, 15.
15 gold, 20 silver. Oh, that's
And there's also another package that's kind of wrapped in a cloth of some sort.
right.
And as you pull it out, it seems to be this it's about the size of what would be like a grapefruit, but it's just perfectly kind of clear orb.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can I tell anything by it? I grab it.
I would say you have to make an intelligence check
Okay.
or an arcana check, something like that, to try to do anything with it,
Oh,
to figure out
I see
anything
what
of what
this
it
thing
is.
Yeah, I'll do my best. No. Magic is confusing and
Yeah, it seems just like an orb to you.
it's like clear,
Ah.
It's heavy.
heavy, interesting.
Arandur, you actually know that these things have been used before. That you know of way back in the day,
Uh-huh.
back during the times of the original Utreen's Buttrall War. Basically meant to keep track of days and times whenever soldiers were sent underground.
It's a drift globe?
It is considered an orb of time.
An
It will tell you whether
oh.
it's morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime.
Oh,
Is
I
it-
like that.
Is it attunement required or
No, common item.
common
Hmm.
item?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what you got over there?
I found an orb.
Hmm.
As you kind of as you kind of know what it is, you just kind of focus for a second, and it just kind of turns this very dreary grayish orange color.
Nice. All right. Well, this is. I don't know how much use it's ever going to be, but it's pretty nifty.
Well, since we're down here right now, it's actually pretty useful for the fact that we can tell if it's time. If it's daytime, if it's
That's true.
nighttime.
There's
And
also
right now
some.
it looks like it's about to turn to nighttime up there.
I, orange is typically morning.
I mean, also setting of the sun, you know.
Oh, that's true.
Well,
I'm
not
sure
bad.
it's
What was
sometime.
there?
What?
Right.
So it was 15 gold, 40 silver that
20 silver.
20 silver that Aaron pocketed,
And the orb.
and the orb that we have now.
The orb's about the size of a grapefruit. You could hold it in one hand.
Cool. Well, I'm already holding a torch, and I'm just gonna toss the stick after it burns out, and just, I guess, light a new torch.
That's fine.
I've put the orb in my inventory.
Cool.
I love that you say inventory, not inventory.
I switch between the two.
Okay.
It's just funny.
Right.
So,
well.
Sure, rest it up in that case.
We're all rested
Yeah,
up.
I guess that's
We're ready to go.
You guys have your rest. Before we move on, I gotta pee really bad
Alright.
because I drank my entire water.
Oh dear.
Nice. Well done. But yeah, guys, 50 feet of movement, and I don't provoke attack of opportunities. You guys should take a look at mobile. It's fun.
That's pretty useful.
That is
pretty
super useful.
Just saying though,
I can get wherever I want.
in like not the next ASI, David, but like in the next ASI, I'm planning to take observant
All right.
for me.
Sure. I mean,
Not for Leo, for Zoo.
oh. Cool?
Question mark.
Question mark? I don't know. I think. Yeah, you're like really weak combat wise, so that's kind of surprising to me.
Everything's questioned.
No, you can do whatever you want, man. I'm not gonna tell you how to run your character. I didn't tell Carson
Okay.
how to run his character. He still has a 17.
What are we talking about?
He was telling me about Zoo and what he was planning to do for it.
Oh, yeah, do what you feel.
Yeah, do whatever you want, man. Yeah, I have a new torch, and how do we want to proceed? Are we going to be stealthing? If so, then perhaps Aaron should lead the way, and we stand behind with the flame. Otherwise, we wouldn't.
Not a bad idea.
Since we short rested now, I can do my thing again without any worries of like burning it without any steam on there. So I can take the lead again if you need be.
Oh,
As a spider,
then yes, that is useful.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll turn to.
So I'll reposition you guys.
Yep, I'll take the lead as the wolf spider.
I'll
Just kind of back here in general.
Yeah, I'll just stand super far back. What?
There we go. Okay. So, as you guys continue down the hallway on the other side across the bridge, it comes up to about a small cavern. It's not very far in, and you see various styles of wooden carts. A lot of their metal bracings are rusted over. It's the same type of like touch rusting that you guys seen before. And you see another hallway on the other side.
So 2 hallways again?
Yes.
Um,
One hallway on the other side and one that you just came out of.
I look back at you guys expectantly.
I'm following.
I look back at you guys expectantly. So like I'm letting you guys make the decision.
Sorry. Say again, sorry?
There's 2 paths in front of us, right?
No.
No.
There is the hallway you came out of,
And then
this
hallway
room,
up
and then the hallway on the other side. But this room has broken wooden carts, metal bracings, stuff like
I
that.
thought that was the 2 paths again. I'm sorry.
No. Sorry.
All right, so we just continue on, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, I'll let the-
I'm keeping an ear out and a nose out for the troglodyte
Smell. Okay, make a perception check just to.
13.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. This is gonna get confusing now because I might have said it and I didn't realize it. But the hallway does go for about another 40 or 50 feet before then there will be a fork at this point, a left and right.
Okay.
I might have said it part of it without finishing my sentence.
Yeah.
My bad.
So yeah, in that case, I will wait expectantly. I'll wait for you guys to make this decision. I won't go any further. I'll look back at you guys and just be like a shrug.
As spiders tend to, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which way do we go? Is there anything different looking about either path?
I would say the left seems like it doesn't. The right seems like it winds a little bit more. You can see like there is a curve to it, but the left seems a little bit more straight as you go on.
Do the tracks continue where we're walking?
No, there are no tracks since the stopper.
Okay. Since the stopper way back when. Okay.
Yes.
Which way should we go, Aaron? Seems like Leo is waiting for a decision.
We went left first last time. Should we go left first again?
Yeah. Consistency is good.
Left it is.
Okay.
Okay. I start leading. I'll make a active perception check in that case.
Yep.
Passive.
16.
Passive perception. Love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Go team.
I'm looking for something. No. Did I not? Oh, okay. Sorry for a second. As you guys go down, it's about another 100 feet or so, and it is kind of just twisting and like going back and forth on itself, but it is descending downwards.
Okay.
You can tell the air is starting to feel a little bit more acidic as you're moving. You just like you get this like acrid taste in your mouth a lot of the time as you are moving.
Okay.
And I'm looking for something. Where'd it go? I don't have one. Why don't I have one? What the fuck, game? Okay, well, this is what's gonna be then. Okay. On the final turn that you can see, there seems to be a faint sunlight from around the bend. There's some other light source. It's no longer just dark on one side of you, and then the torchlight behind you, Juan.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like there's on the other side there's some sort of light. Are you gonna continue?
I'm readying my bow.
Yes. Do they see it as well? The light of this wine?
I would say for them it would be hard to see, as like especially for David because he's in light. It would be a little bit hard to see it, and he's further back.
I'm gonna keep on going. Just slowly. I'm gonna stealth up to it.
Okay.
Is it +5? It says, right? Pretty sure it's +5 with spider. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Stealth +5.
19 and 16. Alrighty then. You guys come up to kind of as it comes around the curve. You guys stop at the edge, so you don't go all the way in yet. But you see that it does open up to a pretty large-sized cavern. And I'm going to draw it out here too. But it's about 60 feet-ish by 70 feet long, and it's got a huge ceiling, like 90-plus feet ceiling.
Well, that's a big
From the top of it, this is kind of where you guys are. Boop-a-doo. Just kind of do something like this. Boop-a-doo. It does kind of go off for a little bit, but it doesn't go much beyond that. Let me just... Boop. There's your little spider boy one. I just moved him over there.
Hi.
But it is like a 90-foot tall ceiling, and there seems to be some natural sunlight rays that give off a dim light in the room coming from the top of the cavern.
Okay.
You guys, your stealth was what, a 16 and a 19?
Yeah,
Yeah.
16 for Spider Boy, 19 for Elfman.
Okay. That's the one I want. Okay. You guys see, as you kind of get to the corner, you can see into the room now. There's a slight blood trail that you can now see that was on the floor that was very, very hard to see before. That just kind of goes into the room. There are munching and like tearing of like skin and flesh sounds in the back. And what you can see on the very back of the room with the dim light, you see this small, about the size of, about the dog size, about one spider size, winged creature at the back. digging at the body of another troglodyte. It's some like remains. There's other scraps of bones and bodies of different beasts. You see like another piece of rust monster on one side, other troglodytes, some pieces of wolves scattered along the in the cavern.
I'm going to creep down from my wall, turn into my good old self. What is that?
I don't know. Can we tell what it is?
Make a nature check, both of you. I would say one with advantage.
18.
Okay.
Nope.
What's your plus one?
It's a -1.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay. Arandur, you would know that this is a dragon wormling, as in like a kind of a freshly quote unquote hatched dragon. They can be up to about 5 years before actually growing up to bigger sizes, but at this size it would be in the wormling stage. And you can see that its scales are this like dark, muddy brown color, which you would guess would be some type of like brass or copper or something that's not like the regular.
So this is chromatic in nature. No, I'm sorry, not chromatic. Metallic.
You would know, Arandur, that it's a metallic in nature dragon wormling, not a chromatic one, by it being a really really muddied brown color.
Hold on,
I
David.
would know that.
Yes, because of your 18.
Right. That's what I got.
Arandur, you can tell that it's a dark brown color, and that it's
Right.
it's some young type of dragon. It's just eating what seems like an old troglodyte.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just say, so can you hit it from here?
Yes, I can.
Should
Are we
we
going
hit
to
it from
try?
here?
This is
Going to try speaking to it. Can it
DM.
Yes.
Does Arandur know what I know about metallic dragons?
No.
Shit.
Oh shit.
I know. What I'm saying that is, in game, your characters would know probably different stuff than we know out of game.
Yeah. So what does he
With your
know?
18, I say it's always like with your 18, you know that metallic is different than chromatic. Chromatics are the more dangerous ones. You know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Copper, or like not copper, but metallics can be very dangerous, but they have probably more of a leeway between danger and not danger, whereas chromatics are probably just dangerous right off the start. That's as far as you really know.
This thing might be dangerous. It might be not. But I have
Yeah,
a
would you-
worry.
Are you going to try speaking with it?
This, my thing is like that thing's not an old dragon. It's barely hatched. I don't know exactly
The thing is it's
how
barely.
effective talking is going to be, and also
If it's
like, maybe you can
recently
say-
hatched, where's
It's
the
the thing.
mother?
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's recently hatched, and look at the size of this place. It's got, you can see some light coming through. Like,
Oh, where's light coming
there's an
through? I'm
opening.
sorry.
How big is the opening that the light's coming through?
Where's the opening? And
The
where's
opening.
light?
Okay, the ceiling is about 90 feet above you, so it is a very large height-wise cavern.
Okay.
The width and everything is abnormally large, but you've seen like there are caverns that would be bigger than this by like width and length underground. It's just the height that is the extremely large part. The what you can tell by the light rays and everything where light's coming in from, they're maybe between 10 feet wide at some other points. There's more than just one or two, but they're all like 10 feet or so wide holes.
And that's where the light's coming from. These 10 feet wide
Yes.
holes.
Yes, in the ceiling.
I'm not sure I like this. Like,
Could-
is the weird question? Is there any kind of gold or treasure on the floor?
Make a perception check.
Oh Jesus Christ, help me!
Nothing that you can see immediately.
Okay.
What's this way? Was that
You don't
explained
know.
at all? Okay.
It's that way as far as you know for a map. Like you can tell it goes off, but you don't really know what is
Okay.
that way.
All right. I wasn't sure if that was mentioned while I was on the phone.
Nope, not a problem.
Let's see.
It was more me trying to just get somewhat size dimension to it.
How
you
much
can.
does... Okay.
What is the question?
Oh, it's not a question. I'm thinking to myself, what would Rydel do in this situation?
Okay.
And how much will the party hate me?
So, Arandur, you can hit this thing, right?
I can hit it from here. I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. Like that thing's a metallic
Right
dragon.
You can get
Are
there
these-
quickly. Yeah.
Are these things dangerous?
They really can be.
It depends.
But it is small. Is it young?
It's a baby.
It's just hatched. Well, I don't know how recently, but it's not an old dragon.
Rydel, how fast can you get here? How fast can you get to that thing?
Get to that thing?
How fast are you?
I'm fairly fast. I think it would
Okay.
take me a total of probably 6 seconds.
Okay, cool.
You hear it continue to chomp and kind of bite into this troglodyte body.
Let's
I'm going to slowly approach.
hold. I'm going to do the same.
Okay, as you guys slowly
Absolutely not.
approach, as you guys get a slower approach,
I am
you do
like-
see.
I'm taking
So
point.
listening out.
Yeah, you do see as you kind of get more into the cavern, there are like multitudes of ledges on the walls of the cavern at different heights.
Mhm.
There's no holes or anything on them. There's just multitude of ledges.
I'm keeping
Are
an
you
eye-
stealthing or not?
Rydel,
I have a giant torch.
Rydel,
I am-
It's dim light, so that I would say the torch is kind of a moot point right now as far as like stealthing or anything.
Rydel,
like,
let me
I'm
speak.
so stealth right now.
Let me speak to.
Yep.
Sure.
You said you can.
As you guys
You say
walk in and kind of talk to each other, it does kind of like stop for a second. You hear this crunching stop, and you guys kind of like start looking up and sniffing the air, and
Damn it,
Arrow.
David.
it turns towards you.
Arrow is trained on it, but I'm stealth.
Yeah, it just kind of turns towards you, and it's like looking at you, and just
Rydel, you
Wait,
can
I
get to
could
me in.
see- I could see even without the torch in here.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's dim light, because there is light coming in from above.
I'm going to pour a bit of my water on. No, how am I gonna put this fucking torch out? Whatever. I'm just gonna.
Rydel, you can get to me in 6 seconds. Let me approach. Let me try to talk.
He sees you guys now,
Yeah. I'm gonna.
and he just kind of like starts backing up here to the wall.
Hello. Hello. Can you understand?
He takes flight up to one of the ledges, about 10 feet up, and just like sitting there watching you. He's like to hear, oh, not here, there. About to hear, but he's 10 feet up.
We seek no harm. We seek no ill will. We just want to know 2 things. 1, where is your mother? And 2, how may we assist?
Make a persuasion roll.
Do I get my thing a thing
A thing of what?
of speak with animals?
Yeah, you
It's
get
not-
you get advantage because of speak with.
Speak of beasts and plants.
It's not a beast. It is a dragon. They are different things.
Yes. It's not a beast.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It comes back down kind of off of the ledge.
My
Just
hand
kind of like
up.
yeah, it's just kind of like it's slowly like kind of like crawling towards you, and it kind of just you hear yeah, kind of it's barking out some type of language to you. What I don't think you know the language.
I don't know Draconic, no.
Yeah, and it sounds like all these like guttural sounds. It's like trying to say something to you, and it's just like cocking its head to the side.
I wish I could understand you, young one. I wish I could.
You see it start to like it brings one of its hands, which is or hands or whatever. They have like it's longer limbed on the front half,
Mhm.
and you see it like kind of like dip into it gets hand into its mouth for a second,
Okay.
and pull out, and then on its claw is a kind of like greenish substance,
Oh.
and you see it actually like put into the stone, and you see the stone like sizzle, and you see it like making markings in the stone.
So that's what. Okay.
Oh.
And
Is he
once
writing
it's
something?
done, when it's done, it takes it about a minute or so. But when it's done, it flies back up to the 10-foot 10-foot ledge and kind of like nods its head for you to come closer.
Come closer.
Yeah, I want to come
Yeah.
closer. Rydel's gonna come look.
I swear to God, David.
Okay, it just
What does the writer say? I'm not gonna spook it.
No,
okay.
I'm gonna come
just back us up, man. Just back us up.
You as you come to closer, we'll just say its writing is like here. We'll just say like the writing is the first one.
The writing?
Yeah. It is written in common,
Okay.
and it just says mother with a question mark.
Oh shit.
And you see next to it the word home with the word home.
Okay.
How did he get in here?
That seems to be the question.
Can I look around? Just for...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Make
actually,
a
yeah, I'm gonna join him. on
What are
that.
you looking for? I'll just like ask if you're what you're looking for.
I'm looking for like... I have to assume that he came in through one of those holes up in the ceiling. I guess looking over this way and just looking over around the area, there's...
What you see back in this section is that there is a very scattering pile of like almost like dead bushes, underbrush, or some other just foliage that's been pulled from somewhere and laid around this area. It seems like a makeshift bed.
All right, I'm gonna make a perception check as to see any signs of a bigger species.
Okay. It seems like the only things that are in here are, especially alive, is this dragon, and everything else is just stuff that is dead and body. There doesn't seem to be any other signs of anything bigger.
Yeah, none of the openings, I guess, with my 14 or with his 23.
Yeah, all the openings are 10 feet at best.
For a big one.
No, definitely. Okay. This is not your home in that case. Yes or no?
He does fly back down to here.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him again do the same thing and etch into it words. And he just backs up a little bit. He doesn't fly back up. About here.
Okay.
And it's just the words "new home."
I see. So.
And you see 4. You see the number 4.
Number 4.
New home.
He sees you read like the number 4, and he points to himself.
You are 4 years old. So 4 summers.
And
4
he
summers.
starts nodding.
Okay. Now, do you know what a mother? It's a bigger version of you. We all came from somewhere.
I think he knows where his...
Cocks his
who
head
his mother...
to the side.
I don't think he knows what a mother is, but...
Did he not just say that his mother was home?
No, he says... My questions were, where is your mother, and how may we assist you? He does not know what a mother is, and he needs assistance going home. This is his new home. Because he has made it here. How long have you been here?
He kind of like sits there trying to kind of understand.
How many seasons has passed since?
Yeah, he's sitting there just like thinking for a second. You can tell like he's like inquisitive, like trying to figure it out. Where's my notes? He flies back to where the 4 is and just draws a 1.
Okay. I have another friend in the back. May he approach?
He kind of looks over both of you. You can do an insight on you too. Just
Yep.
Okay. He nods.
Arandur, come.
Okay.
It's safe.
Well, I'll be slow about it, but I'll get
Yeah.
to it.
You see him like dip the claw back in his neck.
Down. The bow's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you see him dip a claw back in his neck. He's just like frantically etching into the stone. What you see him actually know a lot of words, and what he tells you is that the word escaped Southwest Island.
Escaped Southwest Island.
And you see like weird creatures slit pupils.
Weird creatures.
Okay.
Southwest.
I know.
And you see the word sacrificed. And then he points to Rydel. And then he makes like a motion of shorter.
Dwarf.
Nodding.
Arandur, do you understand Draconic?
I don't understand Draconic. No, I know Common, Elvish, Gnomish, Halfling. Because there was no reason for me to learn Draconic, was there, DM?
No.
No, I gave you guys options, and you're like, nah. And you see him kind of fly back to where Rydel is, just like a hop fly to where the word home was etched, and he just circles home. And he taps the ground for here.
This is your new home because your other home was invaded.
By dwarves.
Now he looks at you confused.
Okay, back it up. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna like.
He goes back to new home and is like circling.
That's here. This is new home.
Yes.
Old home is the island.
He kind of shrugs. He puts in there like, I just hatched, and they were there.
Okay. Name. What are you called?
You see him write the name, Talder.
Talder. Please, Mr.
Alder.
And you see him kind of like, he puts a comma next to it, and he kind of like, basically what he would think of a title afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
He just puts the quiet.
I'll ask this. I'll ask DM. I'll ask this directly. Does he know what color he is?
I would say he looks at you kind of confused. He just knows him.
He knows him.
And what he can do.
Actually, when he goes into his mouth, it's acidic in nature, right?
Yes, you can tell by everything that he's doing. He's like dipping somewhere in the back of his jaw, and it comes out. There's acid on his claws, not eating at him, and it's eating into the stone.
Okay, we'll figure out the color. It's either brass or bronze. I wouldn't know in game what that would associate to. Taldir.
He kind of looks quizzically at all of you and just writes down a different word. And it's just the word joke with a question mark.
He wants a joke.
Oh, I know what kind of dragon he is.
In game or IRL?
I know what kind of dragon.
You know. Okay. What's the joke? Okay. A joke.
Like he's just kind of sitting there, just like waiting, trying to see what you guys are doing.
He wants a joke, guys. You know what? I'm gonna approach him.
Okay. You see him kind of shy away, but he's not moving away.
Pull my finger.
He just kind of like points
Wait,
at
I don't
himself.
have Druidcraft. Never mind. Rewind. I don't have Druidcraft. Oops.
Shitty joke.
I don't have Druidcraft. Eventually.
He's confused.
Nope. Rewind. I asked a recount.
No. I say he's just confused. He's sitting there, kind of watching you guys. He doesn't know what else you guys are wanting to ask or anything. He just is like here.
Did I burn a spell? I didn't burn a spell slot. Okay. Yeah, I cast 2 ice knives today, right? I didn't cast Goodberry, right?
No.
Nope.
You see him kind of like hop back to the troglodyte that he was eating. Take another bite of it and look at you guys, and then fly back to like a different thing and do a similar motion, but not actually bite anything.
Do you wish for us to say a joke to you?
Nods.
Okay.
But you see him just like kind of fly hopping to each one of these like body areas, just kind of where there was like something.
Snacking.
And well, no, he's like making motions of eating, but he's actually only eating the one troglodyte he was before.
Interesting. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Cocks his head.
Because 7 ate 9.
Make a charisma roll.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Was that the DC?
Wow, yeah.
Nice.
You just see him start just cackling, laughing, and it's like it's a weird laugh. Like if you've ever heard, none of you have ever heard lizards laugh or anything like dragons laugh. It's weird. And you see him all of a sudden take off to like one of the higher platforms, and you see him fly back down with something in his mouth. And as he lands, it's a small leather satchel.
Oh.
And he drops it in front of you.
I open the satchel. Thank you. Thank you for this
It is
kind
empty.
gift.
From what you can see, it is empty.
What I can see is it's empty.
It looks like an empty satchel.
I'm going to turn on my detect magic eyes.
Okay. The bag is magical.
No. Tell
You
me.
just kind of like you see him like nodding and like kind of like patting the ground again, but points back to Joke.
Okay. This bag is empty. Correct?
Yes.
I'm asking the dragon.
Oh, he kind of like nods his head. Like he doesn't. He's like, whatever. It's just a bag.
I'm going to turn it inside out.
Okay. Out dumps. Nothing.
It's just a bag.
It's a magical bag, though.
It's magical,
Yeah.
but nothing dumped. Nothing was falling out. Nothing was in it.
Could I
Oh.
look at the bag, please?
Okay. I thought it would have had something, but you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. I take my quarterstaff and try to put it in the bag.
And it eats it.
Fully goes in the bag.
Yes, it's what I fucking think it is.
Wait.
isn't it?
Wait. I put my hand in the bag.
Ooh,
Yep.
that's painful.
Your hand is in the bag.
I
Correct.
pull out my quarterstaff.
It comes out.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Damn it! I would have made it.
I love that. I know what you would have done. I'm not a dick.
Can I like take the bag
Go ahead, take the bag.
and also reach my hand in and sort of rustle around and see if I can find anything? Within
No,
it?
the thing is though,
No,
if I
you
if
turn
I-
inside
If he
out-
turns it inside out, whatever would have been inside would have fallen out.
Is that how?
That's
what I
that's
use
the
like
rules
in
of
these
bag of
works?
holding. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
that's why I did. That was the first thing that I did.
Yep.
So.
That's
okay.
why I paused. Like nothing falls out.
Okay.
Alright.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
He cocks his head.
To get to the other side.
Charisma roll.
This is gonna be horrible.
He just kind of cocks his head back the other way, confused.
No, didn't.
It wasn't
You-
very good.
It wasn't very good. It was a bad delivery. Do you know any jokes?
My
Do any
temple
of
was
you-
not very comedic.
Evander, you've been around. You must have heard some jokes.
I'm trying to think if I can remember any.
You see him dip into his mouth, and he just asks, "You are here?" Question mark.
You are here.
And then just like, you guys reading that, you just ask why.
Oh, why we are here? Okay.
Yes.
We were told to come here to relieve this place of anything that was bad. Anything that was living here that is bad. You are not bad.
He points to the troglodytes.
Yes. The troglodytes, the rust monsters, as you call it.
He just etches the word hunt.
Hunt?
Food.
That is your food.
Nods.
if we were to remove this food completely, it would be bad.
He looks up, points towards the holes.
Oh, you can always hunt for food outside then.
Yeah, just nods. He's like,
Yeah, okay. I'm doing a lot of the talking, guys. Do you guys want to ask it anything?
It won't. I don't know if it'll understand us.
It
Oh no, yeah, of course it will.
It's understanding common. I'm talking to it in common.
Yeah. I'm gonna sort of step forward just a step and just like, you said this is your new home. Do you like it here?
kind of thinks for a second and just flies back over to new home and just points at both of them.
Do you want to stay here?
Just nods.
How do you think that would work with the whole... This is a hard one that we've gotten ourselves into, boys.
I mean, from what I understand, this wonderful creature wants to stay here, which I don't have too much of a problem with, but people in the town are gonna be freaked out.
This is a dragon. They're going to freak out for sure.
Exactly. We all
sitting there watching.
So we know what the island to the southwest is.
Have we seen the map actually in game?
I would say in game, no. You would know of the area you are, but you wouldn't know any name. You know there is an island that way, but you don't know a name or anything about it.
Got it.
Okay.
Do you wish for us to leave?
He just kind of shrugs. He points back over to the troglodyte and kind of goes back and takes another bite. He was just eating.
Okay.
There's another path in this cave, is there not?
There is a path, right?
Yeah.
You see him like dip in his mouth and he just says blocked.
Blocked.
Alright.
Do you know how or by what?
Rocks.
Oh,
Rocks.
well, figures.
Then
where did these troglodytes come from?
He just kind of shrugs. Here.
This is hard.
He basically he writes in there the word native.
They're native to this cave. Okay.
I see.
But where did they come from? If there was a mine.
Okay. They must have either burrowed into a connecting, possibly into a connecting place where the troglodytes lived.
He writes the word river with a question mark.
Possibly that as well. They may have came down from the river.
That is where we did have our fight with them.
Yes. Are you hurt?
Shakes his head.
Let me see. Let me see if I can come up with another joke.
I mean, don't Google search another joke. Be creative.
Damn it. Oh man.
If you're gonna do it, you don't have to.
Yeah. Oh fuck! What? Why now all the jokes are blanking now? Jesus.
You see him just kind of go back over here and start eating.
Gentlemen, what do we do?
I think we leave and let them know that there's of what's down here. the main threat's gone. I don't.
Main threat. They said the troglodytes were innovative. What if there are more? They're living on the river. They'll never be truly done. But there are creatures in here that are. We only fought the troglodytes, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All we fought was the troglodytes, and there was one rust monster, and there's this dragon wormling, and that's every room that we've seen because the rest is blocked off.
Right. I think.
In the other parts of this room, there is like other pieces you would be able to recognize of like a few other rust monsters, not many. Mainly troglodyte and like other beast bodies, like other beasts from like probably somewhere outside that he hunted.
Wait. Problem solved, guys.
What's that?
The mines are worried about beasts in the cave. Yes.
That's right.
Sure.
They have a cleaning service right here. As
And-
long
and we
as
took
they...
care of all the beasts. As you said, dragons are not beasts.
I understand that, yeah. And if there's more beasts to come, that provides natural food for this thing. Problem solved. And it's a good way of just the dragon living here.
You see him fly back over to Talder and just tap the stone next to it
I'm sorry. For Talder to live here.
and fly back.
What a
damn.
dick!
Damn.
He's perceptive, motherfucker. He's like, this is my name. This is
Good.
me.
Thank you for reminding us of that. We'll make sure. Yes. So you can hear this conversation in that case.
He nods as he's
Okay.
eating.
So
I think we are done here then.
we are done here. We have no reason anymore. If anything, we can come back and visit you. Just make sure.
Kind of, you see him what looks like a smile with a mouthful of troglodyte.
Oh, that is both disturbing and cute.
There's more troglodyte up ahead this way, and the rest should be cleared. So there's plenty of food for you.
Yep. No worries on this part.
You see him like just kind of attempt to like what a clapping would be, just putting his hands together.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
I am Leovalor Dandy.
You see him etch just Leo into the ground.
Leo. Mm-hmm.
My name is Rydel.
Does the same. Not spelled right.
Of course.
My name is Aaron.
Does it with an E.
Okay. And we go on.
He has sense he does a lot of sounding words
Yeah.
rather than knowing the words.
All right. I think we just walk
Yeah,
out.
we're
Yeah,
just-
we're done
we're
here.
done. Yeah.
No jewels, no nothing, right? No point. No point.
And now everything else seems like he's trying to make a home here.
Yep. All right. Cool.
It
There's
was nice to meet you.
It was. Yes, it was indeed a pleasure to meet you. It doesn't. It's not every
You hear
day.
chirps in Draconic again.
It's not every day that you meet a dragon. That's for sure. Okay. Cool.
So this is a rare occurrence then.
What was that?
I'm asking if this is a rare occurrence then.
This is my first time meeting a dragon.
No, me too. Right.
This is my first time for a lot of things.
I see. Remind him to get...
And
I walk up a little bit with Arandur, just out of the way. I'm pretty sure you have a good passive perception, but I'm just gonna say, we're gonna get him drunk tonight. To Arandur.
That's an absolutely fantastic idea.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, we walk out.
Do I hear that?
okay, are you going to make your way down the left?
Yeah, I think we should probably
Yeah,
investigate
we'll
it.
take a quick look.
Yeah.
Okay. It goes as you get. It takes a long way to get back to that fork. It takes another 100 feet or so.
Yep.
But as you go back down the left side of the fork, it only goes for about maybe 60, 70 feet, and there is a small cave-in of rubble.
Okay.
Any
It
sign
seems
of
like it had
being
been caved in by somehow.
natural or man-made?
Make an investigation check.
I will assist.
14.
Okay. You have advantage because of him assisting. It's either him rolling or making you advantage.
16.
Okay. You can tell that it is natural,
Right.
but it's also, by investigating it, you can tell it's maybe not that deep.
Oh,
Oh.
so we could potentially get past it. Do we want to open up that particular can of worms?
I'm going to I'm gonna at least try to do a shove to move some of the rubble.
Okay. Strength check.
Take that as a yes.
I will assist.
Okay. So you get advantage.
Thank you.
Okay. 17. You're able to give it like one really good like shoulder shove kind of tackle, and the rubble does kind of give like stop for a second, then give way. And on the other side of it is a very small room, and you can see there are two small, about dwarf-sized skeletal remains that are found there, seemingly like decades old.
Can I squeeze through the opening?
Yes,
yeah,
you can.
Yeah,
It's big enough for Leo. Yeah, you can get through.
Yeah.
Move in.
It's only about like maybe a 10 foot by 10 foot little room.
Okay.
But there are also satchels that are on like these like bones that are there.
I'll check one
Yeah,
of the bodies.
I'll check one of the satchels.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me.
You guys find. You don't need to investigate this. It's pretty easy to find.
Right.
Yeah.
20 silver pieces between the both of them,
Right.
and one had a hand axe and one had a war pick.
Okay.
You can see that the war pick, instead of like the pickaxes that are dual ended, the war pick is a single end,
All right.
and it's very straight, like easily just to swing and stab into things.
Okay.
I'll definitely grab the hand axe.
And they are fairly old, and like their handles are metal, so they're not like rusted very bad at all. Like they're still in pretty good condition for being how old they are with the bodies.
Oh,
there any-
take the war pick.
Is there anything else in this room?
Guess we'll divvy up the silver.
You see that there are like other pot marks in the arm and in the stone around it where they were looking like probably were digging at some point, but there's really nothing besides that.
Yep. I can't wheel anything. I have my prize of the bag of holding. So yeah.
It looks like they were mining. Do they have a better pickaxe than the one I found?
You can assume that they were using the war pick to do so.
Alright. Lame. This room doesn't connect to
Lame.
anything, right? It looks like it was sort of fresh.
It was
It was
like a
while they
s-
were working.
Yeah, it was a small room that got caved in while they were working and they couldn't get out.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Right.
Back to the surface.
Probably.
Alright.
Can
We will stop session there and do the back to the surface stuff for the next session.
Cool. All right.
Sounds good.
Because we already did probably go over a decent amount of our original goal of time.
Alright. So I'll
Unless
stop
you guys want to go all the way to or long resting.
I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm happy to.
To get to long rest.
Yeah, to get to the
Yeah.
end of the day.
I'm down with that as well. Yeah.
I can-
Okay, I don't know how long it would be. This would be a place we could stop if you wanted to.
We could always cut things.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm cutting this out since now we're doing this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay,
we'll
so you guys do navigate your way out fairly well. Doesn't seem to be any more troglodytes around the stone bridge by the time you get there,
Cool.
Okay.
and you do navigate your way back to Grunghill.
Heyo.
Grand.
And it's getting into early evening right now, or in early nighttime. Like it's actually the orange is starting to dissipate when you guys came out of the mine.
Mhm.
And as you guys get back into town, you see Lorelei there, like pacing quickly.
On the way, can I look at the orb of time to sort of
Yes.
be able to, so I could see what color is?
Based on that, yeah. Just
yeah.
Yes, you see that it's the way it kind of works is that like there's one color that would like overtake it, like when it was mostly orange before, and now it's mostly gray into black. It seems like it's like almost like rotating
Okay.
inside. So it's like one color overtakes the other.
Okay. So the more gray or dark it is, the more nighttime it is.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't shed light. It's
Right.
just that it's all of a sudden like a white orb if it's daytime.
Cool.
okay. So yeah.
But she's just there pacing as you guys are walking into town.
Hello, Lorelei.
She's like, oh, hi, good news. You guys are alive, at least. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I almost touched the fate of death, but it's okay. It's all good. I have good companions here.
Good. Is it all taken care of? Is it fine to use again, or?
That is a complicated question.
We need to talk about that, actually.
There's like what? There couldn't have been much in
We
there.
need to sit in a private place and speak of this.
Okay, she's confused and kind of like ushers you guys inside the offices, and you see like what would be inside. There's a bunch of basically this version of like medieval style cubicles.
Okay.
But it's pretty much empty as it is in the nighttime now. And she leads you over to a small room that is actually enclosed off to the side. Sits behind a desk that's in there. She's like, "What's going on? What's happening?"
Who wants to speak?
The face.
Oh, am I the
Yes.
face, apparently?
I don't know. You want the 9 charisma to speak?
Oh,
You
that's
certainly
bad.
can.
I just shoot things.
Well, the beasts inside, as you're probably aware, are with troglodytes. They were a nasty bunch. You might have some rust monsters in there. We mainly faced off the troglodytes and cleared what they were in there. However, you do have a resident in there that is not considered a beast per se.
She's like, "Oh, what do you mean?"
There's a dragon.
Oh, her eyes like are wide now. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's still a baby. As of right now, it is not a threat. As Arandur, you said it was metallic in nature, correct?
Wait, what you got there is a metallic dragon. Like brass, maybe. I would probably assume copper.
It's brass or copper, one of the more yellow, darker yellowish type of colors. Yes.
What these creatures are is they can be fairly benign. I mean, at the end of the day, a dragon is a dragon, but this is just a wormling. It's very young, and his name is Taldir. He's
Taldir
actually
the
fairly
Quiet.
approachable.
Tall there. Oh.
Tell you the quiet. Right now, if anything, your best bet, since it is a wormling, and it does require food for it to eat and such, make friends with it. It can be very. It can be. Oh, she's a dwarf, right?
Yes.
Oh. It may be a little bit difficult at first for you, for the fact that he did say something about an island in the southwest, and he was almost sacrificed by dwarves. So, approach slowly. You might need to have one of us with you to accompany you.
I think
But-
that's wise, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just a baby, and the last thing you need is more life lost in this, when you can potentially gain a very valuable ally in the future.
Exactly what I was thinking. I mean, this is the kind of thing that you don't want to make an enemy of, but my goodness, to have something like that as your friend, that's priceless.
Leo, make a persuasion check with advantage because or render. Sorry. Ooh.
Thank you
Ooh.
so much. Roll 20.
She sits there. She's just like,
You got advantage, though.
That was
"That is advantage. It's 4 and a 7."
Oh,
She's just like, so let me get this right. A dragon is in there.
Yep.
Who apparently was almost sacrificed by dwarf people like me who don't sacrifice people.
Mm,
And you're saying to make friends with it.
yes, I do indeed, for the fact that
Why would I go in there if it doesn't like dwarves? Why would I go in there to make friends with it?
I didn't say to go alone. Did you miss the part that one of us can accompany you in there? We can make it slow. We can discuss this. It is not a threat. If anything,
But what are we gonna do with the mine itself? Like, if my dad wants to open it, he's gonna open it. Like, that's just a flat out thing.
that's fine. Open the mine. Just don't wander into its territory. You have a whole mine that you can explore and excavate and do whatever it needs to be. There was a whole room of gems. Were there not?
There were.
That's true, actually. There were large
Unmined, untouched.
gems embedded in the walls.
She sits and kind of thinks for a moment. She's like, I have to speak to my father what we're actually gonna end up doing. But I may call on you guys again to whenever we do go back in there if we're gonna go talk to this thing. I can't guarantee he's gonna be down to talking about it.
What kind of man is your father? What's his temperament like?
Laurel likes coin, and that's kinda it.
I see.
Might be better if when you have this meeting with father, maybe we should be present for that, given that we
We know the situation.
were there at the discovery. We have a rapport with this creature, this...
We have already made
Dark
contact
armor.
and have made good terms with it. Be very careful on who you try to anger.
She kind of sits there. She's like, I don't know. He's not one to listen to anybody who's, well, not me or family. So,
Well, we did manage to persuade the dragonkin not...
Not to.
what'd you say? You cut out.
We did manage to persuade a dragon not to kill us.
She's like, yeah, but still. Listen, I'll talk to him, and in the next few days, if we need you, I'll come find you. Hell, he might feel nice one day and just decide to go somewhere else. He might just decide he doesn't want to go back in that old mine. I don't know. I'll keep the fact of there being gems there hidden to myself for now, just to make not sway him into going in because of that.
Probably for the best.
But I do appreciate what you guys did for me. She reaches down, pulls out 3 sacks again, slides them over. And she's like, no, let's keep it kind of quiet about there maybe being a dragon near the city.
That is more than appreciated in that, if anything, the mention of this thing should be kept close, quiet, and secret.
I agree.
Yeah, that's probably the best. I mean,
One
I
thing-
almost just laughed at you when you said it, so I can't imagine what anybody else would do.
Alright, 30, right?
Yep, 30 each.
And be remembering its name, Lorelei. Tell dear the quiet, if you want to start gaining its respect.
She's like, oh, alright, and she kind of like writes it down, and you help her get the spelling right
Mhm.
because of him.
Yep.
And she just kind of like sits there for a little bit and kind of breathes. I just gonna have to start planning now. I don't mean to be rude, but you know your way out. I'm sorry. And she just starts like spins around kind of in the chair and starts digging through like shelves and
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out something.
Alright, we walk out. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure, right?
And you guys are back in town and it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
I already said I'm not going to be in the inn. I'm going to go find a nice wooded area somewhere and just lay down in the stars.
Okay. I would say wouldn't be too hard to do it like unless you want to go outside of town. You could do it in like the still border of town if you wanted to.
I'm actually curious. Can I go back into the mine?
You sure can.
I'm going to wander down to Teldir.
Okay.
Do we notice him go?
Do they notice you go?
I don't try to hide it.
Leo,
Hmm.
would you like to go alone?
Honestly, I just wanted to sleep out in the stars, but now the discovery of this guy, no one should really be alone.
What time is it, did you say, sorry?
It's getting to like into later at night, like 9-10 p.m. ish.
Shops won't be open then.
Probably not.
Okay. I'll head with him.
Yeah, go on then.
You're all. Well. Okay.
Nobody should be alone.
No one should be alone. We walk down
Okay.
to Taldir.
Let's put you guys here then. And you guys make your way back down. You guys walk in. By the time you guys get there, he is kind of like asleep in that back corner. He opens up one eye, kind of defensively, and sees it's you guys, and just kind of goes back to sleep.
I prop myself up for the night. I'm comfortable on the outside, you know that.
Yeah, I'm used to sleeping outside.
I've slept in caves.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys take your nap with the dragon.
Yeah.
We're gonna end there.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Wow, that's not how I thought that was gonna end up. I thought you were firing that arrow immediately. I was like, all right, here we go.
Thank
We're fighting a dragon, boys. Level
Thank
2.
God.
Probably would have won.
Sadly,
Probably.
we would have won, but now we have a little dragon wormling buddy.
Can I use him as a mount?
Sadly, he's not big enough. He's still medium.
Yeah, he's just a baby.
He's a
Wormlings
bad
grow up to young. He's like in the in between stage of young and wormling.
Mm-hmm.
Because like 5 years is the cap for wormling.
What kind of fucking color is he?
He's copper.
Yeah, you would have found so. He's copper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the acid gives it away.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like brass, bronze, copper. I'm not sure which one of the three it was. Bronze is fire. Brass is also
Yep.
fire.
Bronze
brass is fire.
Bronze is lightning.
Oh, bronze is lightning. That's the
Gold and brass are the fire ones.
one. Yeah, gold and brass are fire. And then yeah, it'll be.
He has
then-
a slow breath.
Yeah,
That's nutty. All right.
that's what I'm talking about. Like, he would have been able, if he would have been able to get that on you guys and then get up high. I don't know if he would have won that battle easily.
All right. I'm gonna stop recording.
Oh, don't yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because we gotta do like an end off. Remember?
All right. Cool. End
Oh,
off.
you're end off.
So yeah. So thank you everybody for watching. We'll be doing these probably we'll probably be recording somewhat weekly. I don't know how fast they're gonna be coming out. I would guess weekly,
Hopefully, this
Yeah.
is
something like that.
this is a good session. This is a real good session of how D&D can be played.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys weren't all murdery, but you were murdery when it needed to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have anybody curious about anything or has any favorite moments, put them down in any comments and everything.
Mm-hmm. And
Let me know how much you want Rydel to get drunk.
oh
Nope.
man, that's gonna be an experience. We have to. It's coming, David. Your secrets are
Nope.
gonna be spilled out.
Nope. He doesn't like alcohol. Joke's on you.
Oh, you don't have to like alcohol to get drunk.
Eventually,
Yeah.
those constitution rolls.
You were
will come
close
to
from that
disadvantage.
one ale. From that one ale, you were close. But yeah, I'm gonna end off here. Thanks everybody for hanging out and stuff.
Yeah. Thanks for you guys watching. If you want to see more of this, definitely show your support.
Yeah, absolutely.
care.
We'll be back at some point in the not too distant future, I hope.
Yep.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Hey Carson, am I three?
Maybe,